Wow. Wow. Should I use me fight? Okay, there we go.
To see you work. Come on. Nails, hair, that's all.
It's time to get our Viking on.
Yes.
It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
It's Assassin's Creed. Do I have a license? No. I don't live in the UK. I don't need a license for everything, Zimus. God, it feels weird to talk. I like haven't talked to anyone in 2 fucking weeks.
To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date,
voice.
and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is
Hey,
an
everyone.
adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly
Okay, this
had
is
fun
Assassin's
exploring
Assassin's
England
Creed.
with Eivor and
Assassin.
stumbling across unique world events
That's
that left
pronunciation.
me with memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're
Did the
amazed to
Kimchi
see how
Mafia
you
release me from
dedicated
the prison?
yourselves to the
Yes.
Viking lifestyle.
Finally.
You
They
lived more than
tortured me with
300 million days in
unfermented
total,
cabbage.
and built more than
Hey,
100 million buildings in your settlements.
I actually gave some of my kimchi
Eivor still has
to a
long
friend
journey ahead,
who's
and
into the
we've been
spicy
continuing
stuff.
to offer
But I
free
need to make the
updates for
second
all
second
players
batch.
to enjoy post-launch.
I'll try
These
to make it
updates
this week or
include
something.
time-limited festivals,
Hey, I
new
have a
quests,
special
and
guest
even
after
whole
this.
new game modes, such as the River Raids update.
I have an interview
and
with
the
a
Master
chatter
Challenge.
IRL. You're never gonna expect it.
We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks.
Wow.
The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been
React
tackling
Andy,
various
yeah.
known issues on our forums, and also
The
shared our
hardest
complex
form of
bug
content
fixing
on Twitch,
process
dude.
in a recent dev blog. We love seeing
The
your
peak-
continual feedback, and we
the
thank
peak
you for
of
your
streaming
patience and
entertainment.
support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story.
The best
in
part of
world
this is that I
Assassin's Creed
pretty much
Valhalla through
haven't
game
played any
expansion.
single game that they're gonna show.
Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago.
Say something
allowing
about the
players to
content.
explore Ireland and battle
Look,
a mysterious cult,
They're on
the
boats.
Children of Danu.
It's like Valheim, but with actual graphics. I don't
In our
know.
second upcoming
I'd
expansion,
never.
You'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle.
Wait, they
in
never
Viking
sieged
history,
Paris.
taking place in war-torn Francia.
What the fuck?
You'll
No.
have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets. and
Wait
form
a second.
strategic alliances
We need
in
we
order
need
to
a
safeguard
fact check
your
here.
clan's future.
Did Vikings
Players may be excited to learn
ever
that Black Box
siege
infiltration
Paris?
missions are returning.
Wait, that
Players are
happened.
given a goal
The
for a
fuck?
mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities,
What?
weapons,
What is this
gear,
responsive
and
layout?
of course, new enemies.
Oh, this
Watch out for
JavaScript
the
is
Siege of
disabled.
Paris coming this summer.
God, talking is hard. Okay, I need to remember how to
Assassin's
do
Creed
this
has
thing
long
again.
Focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery
I wanna-
Tour
I wanna
will be
learn
released
history.
This fall.
Stop. Okay, there we
It'll
go.
be free to
Wikipedia.
all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history
The Viking
of the
forces were led by a Norse chieftain named
The team has
Viginhaus,
crafted
or
a new
Ragnar,
experience where
who
you'll get to
tentatively
play
has
as
been
people
identified
during
with
time
the
of
legendary
Vikings
saga character Ragnar Lodbrok.
and follow them in their endeavors, big
Poggers.
and small, while collecting exclusive rewards.
How is
Whether
that?
you're an Assassin's Creed fan with
Ask
a heart
Google if
for
Vikings
history,
ever time
or a
traveled.
student looking to
Did Vikings
supplement your
discover
knowledge,
America? You can
the
be sure
Discovery Tour
we took
Viking
all the
Age
pretty
will have you
ladies.
covered.
Well, I guess
Assassin's
that's
Creed
why
Valhalla doesn't stop here. For
you
the
Nordic
first time
people
on an
have
Assassin's
have
Creed
really
title,
beautiful ladies
we'll be supporting the
stolen
game
from
well
France.
into its second year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game. We're already working on more expansions for
I'm
next
pretty sure
year.
Vikings did discover
Something
America.
tells me that Eivor is not done with
I'm pretty
Odin
sure no
yet.
one's ever time traveled except John Titor. That one's a real one. Okay, this is not the stream where you're gonna see me react to the
So you've seen some
actual
great games from us,
content.
but we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Wow, wait,
Our Ubisoft
oh
Film and
no,
Television team has some exclusive
oh no,
content to share.
Ubisoft Film and
Up
Television.
First is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development
This
studio.
does
that's
not
streaming on
sound
Apple TV Plus.
good.
If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
Everyone has the same bored face looking at this shit, don't worry, it's like easy content. Yeah, I don't know.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free.
Oh, it's that guy from that show
But if I'm with you,
that's in the university.
hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay.
Abed, exactly, thank you.
Take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait.
How, obviously it's not surprising that they can do this, but what the fuck?
A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be a friend for motivation?
God, this music sucks. Okay, I need to talk about other shit. Is my tea hot enough? That's what you want to know, right?
Life is hard the way it is.
I'm not surprised they can talk about TV shows on at E3, because E3 is just like a corporate event. They pay for their time on it, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm surprised you don't do this more, actually. It's so much money to spend. You mean doing what more? Like advertising fucking TV shows on E3, or producing TV shows? Wow, awesome music. Like getting big TV people on it for clout. Yeah, I mean, that's what fucking Project Red did with Cyberpunk, getting, well, it's not a TV person, it's a movie person, getting, Neo, John Wick, whatever's his IRL name. Yeah, celebrities in general, yeah. And once your production budget is past a certain point, then it's definitely worth it getting celebs on. Video game adaptation? What? I haven't been looking. What the fuck is this? What video game is this supposed to be? Werewolves Within. How is that a video game adaptation?
Werewolves Within this summer. In theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains,
Oh, shit.
no one
I just
is better
realized.
than Far Cry.
Okay, there we go. Far Cry 2. What Far Cry are we at this point? 8? 9?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Marco,
Is that not a Bethesda
making
rather
new
than
friends.
Ubisoft? I have no fucking clue.
Where's Alejo?
he gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore.
The only villain from Far Cry knows
on,
that one guy that buries you in the
Let
sand.
them on.
I only ever played Far Cry 2.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now.
I think it was 2 or 3. One of those two. I just had a random thought that really encapsulates how crazy games are. If you think about it, there's no way regular sports like football get like 1kk concurrent
Don't
players.
worry about it, chamaco.
You know, all games have like tons of concurrent viewers.
Squad.
For example, one football game would have 22 people playing.
We should be
Uh,
fighting, not
Yes and no. I mean,
Alejo
it depends
gave
how
up
you
his
count
fucking
concurrent
gift,
players.
Mila.
If you
We
count
survive. Same as the orphanage.
like all
Same
the
as
players
economy.
playing the same game at the same time, you have at any given moment thousands and thousands of people playing football, like you know, in their local court and whatever. And you have thousands of people playing various video games. Well, hundreds of thousands. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like, at any given moment, or like when it's daytime in Latin America or whatnot, you have hundreds of thousands of people playing football, or in Europe. Because obviously, like, it's mostly Latin America, Europe. But all the time, I doubt it. Well, yeah, it depends on time zones and shit, right? Oh, it's that guy. You were talking about celebrities.
Before, he was El Presidente. Mi papa loved to fish.
It's the
Go out on a
fucking...
boat, just like this.
What's his
And we
name?
would
Gus.
catch the fish,
Gus, yeah.
And then release them. He would say it's not always about your stomach, mijo.
Talking about
It's
celeb
about
power in video games.
the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
I've seen that Bukra outplayed right after. Or when we have a downtime.
I've caught a very big fish today.
If we do a charitable meme, like do everyone in the world, it still would not get close to
Diego!
1 million, maybe if you had all the sports together. Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be someone doing that kind of stats.
Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
I guess
No
something
choice.
you can actually play a video game for
They
like
can work. Make VV
6 hours.
Or lies.
PogChamps in the chat. Ugh.
Truth.
You can actually play a video game for like 6 hours in a row, but you can't really
They could help rebuild.
you
our
can't
lives.
really play soccer for 6 hours in a row.
Wanted them to live. You would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
Wow. people are like, the PogChamp meter is at 0, and then we hear people dying and suddenly it goes up. That was perfectly timed.
Just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo,
That was perfect.
passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe,
Is that
no matter
true?
how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't
why
be
is it-
prouder to have him join the Far Cry.
Okay, real talk. Why is this necklace
Now,
a
when
cassette
creating
tape?
Anton,
Is that like
we
a new
had quite
hipster
a lot
thing?
to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry,
Am I
you
like
think
behind
about
on
the rich legacy of villains, which makes today a very special day
behind
for
on
Far Cry
the
fans.
memes?
Not only did we get to see into the mind of
That
Anton
used to be a thing,
Castillo,
right? Really?
We finally get to unveil some of our
Conversation
personal
started. Have you heard my
plans.
mixtape, bro?
Our
True.
dream was to honor the Far
I am
Cry villain's
behind, oh.
tradition and introduce a
About
brand new
40
experience.
years. I've never played a Far Cry game. They can be
Go further
fun
down the rabbit
if you like
hole.
make your own story
It's up
while
to
playing
you
them.
to find a way out.
The best villains are people like what's his face from Breaking Bad, thinks they're doing good and used to be good. Yeah, like the guy they hired to be the villain in this game. Hey, this is copyrighted music. Oh, we've replaced the music here to protect our co-streamers. Okay. Okay, no, this isn't copyrighted. Wait, how is this not copyrighted? No, the other guy, the white chemist guy. Oh, yeah, the Walter White. And he's not a not a villain in the classic sense. He's the main character. But yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's the good guy. Exactly. I think I saw some edgelords wear it. Shit. He's absolutely a villain. Well, I mean, the thing is that... Well, usually you don't say villain as much as you say protagonist, antagonist. He is the protagonist. And he has several antagonists in his story. Like, he is villainous, or rather he... Well, it's a story of Breaking Bad. He becomes a villain. But a protagonist villain. Okay. Quick aside. In case...
My newest invention here is called the Cobb Quickie. Hands down the easiest way to butter your corn on the cob on a hot summer day. Simply grab yourself a
He's a
fresh
villainous
stick of butter,
protagonist.
and using our patent-pending firm grip design, place the butter directly onto the center spikes. Then, simply go to town buttering your corn on the cob from top to bottom. No matter what
anyone
your
buttering
technique
their
is, get the
cob
job
right
done
now?
this summer when you use the Cobb Quickie.
I can't wait to
I'm
get
buttering my
hands on
cob right now. Yikes. Oh shit, is this... Oh fuck. I was like, oh no, an actual game I'm gonna care about. It's gonna be Super Smash, right? I like Super Smash though, that's gonna be cool. Or it's fucking Rabbids. No, it's Ubisoft, so it's Rabbids. It's 100% Rabbids, because it's fucking Ubisoft, yeah. It's just a crossover with Mario Galaxy. Maybe a crossover with, what's her name? Metroid, too. Why ruin one franchise? Like, you ruin two at once. Real talk, though. I've never played a Rabbids game. They might actually be good. They might be fun. I just have never played any of them. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played any of them either. Like, I can imagine most of you are just cringing at the idea of it. Never having tried it. Never heard of this. Implying Super Mario Galaxy or Breath of the Wild warrant Game of the Year. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best games I've seen Nintendo release in recent years. Oh yeah, we're all gamers here. We play games all the time. All of the games. There's never been a game you haven't played. That's a tiger. Zombie rabbits? No. Just bombs. Real quick question, Suen, are you someone... I see you're watching the stream. Are you someone I know who changed their name? Or are you a new streams chatter? Yeah, sign.
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
Nice accent. Hey, that's Montmartre, and that's the Eiffel Tower.
It's fair to say that we did something
And that's
quite surprising with
the... I
concept
forgot the name of
Mario
that
plus
fountain.
Rabbids Kingdom battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Trailers, teasers, cinematics are cool, but when I'm looking forward to a game, I just want gameplay, and E3 is usually zero gameplay. 100%
And
agree.
I'm so excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
It's...
We are diving back
E3
into
sucks
this
for this.
unique crossover with
But like, if you
even bigger
actually want to
ambition,
see the game.
expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom. There is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil,
I don't know, but this guy, with that, he had that little smile. He had fun making this game.
They will be facing a
He's having fun talking about it. He put care and love into this game. I trust him on that.
But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the
Look at him.
Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of
He got
Rabbids
money working on this
and
as well. I
Lunas,
hope so.
will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
After the tremendous success of Mario + Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario + Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also
Tactical games? Wait, what?
an easy-to-play experience for
That's
all players.
not the game genre I
Hard
expected.
to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge.
I thought it was going to be a platformer.
Adventure exclusively on the Nintendo
Show us
Switch.
some gameplay.
We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we can't
bug
wait
jumps in
for
chat.
you to experience it.
Gameplay sneak peek pre-alpha footage. This is not gameplay. This is still not gameplay. Still not gameplay. Okay, this is gameplay. Gameplay? Any gameplay in chat? Gameplay, please? What does a fight look like? Yes, it's XCOM with Mario and Rabbids. This is what we needed. They showed a bomb but cut away from it exploding. Well, they cut away from it to like a, because it's like a combat transition. It's what's its name? It's a tactical RPG, so you like run into an enemy on the overworld and there's a transition and it goes into combat mode. And it's pre-alpha, so they probably like don't have the transitions properly set up or whatever. And they did show combat right after, so.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Running in different areas. Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible.
Imagine you work for Ubisoft and they're like, we need this epic panning shot of your face, a close-up shot of your face, and then you're watching this and you're like part of that montage.
I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring
It's like cool, but I would feel a bit embarrassed.
From around the world to share memorable experiences,
Slow walk, yeah.
and moments of joy.
You know what I would do? I would ask them for the footage so I could put it on my Tinder profile.
Of video games.
That would be the big brain play here.
Everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you.
I may check something. This looks a bit wonky.
We appreciate
Okay,
the
I am on
trust
max
you place in
resolution.
us.
Cool
Your
devs
involvement
don't look
in
at
our
explosions,
games
exactly.
communities keep them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support
They only hired Chad, so
make
they
it
don't
possible.
need that. Yeah, from
We
what I could
also are
tell,
proud that some
those
of
were
the biggest
those are some
names
Chad
in entertainment
developers.
trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids characters return for an all-new adventure. And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all. Brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look
What's it
with
gonna
you
be?
now. Enjoy.
Because we already did Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. Is it gonna be a new license? Probably not. It's a jungle. An alien jungle. I'm pretty sure that's not a real creature. Oh my fucking god, it's Avatar? No. Oh no. The new movie is gonna come out, right? Makes sense then. Really? They made a new movie? I didn't know. I enjoyed Avatar, but I felt ashamed for enjoying it. Next year? Okay. New IP as if we recycled one of our other games and reskinned it as Avatar. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not hyped for movie into video game adaptations in general. Those things don't end well. Blast them. God forbid they show gameplay or like anything so we know what kind of game this is. It's Horizon with blue people, yeah. Everything we're seeing means literally nothing. Damn, nihilist much, are we? Chat is kinda hyped. Wanna see all the PogChamps in chat? Oh shit. Should I contribute? I'm not gonna. I don't care about this game. It's an RTS! Yes. Yes, I would love to see that. It's not gonna be an RTS. I mean, because the cinematic could be any fucking type of game. It tells you nothing of how the game's gonna be. Yeah, but you know they're not gonna, like, commit suicide as a game developer, so it's not gonna be an RTS. I think So Chicken is right. It's gonna be Horizon with blue people. It's gonna be like one of those action platformer adventure things with some RPG elements. It might not be terrible. There have been movie adaptations that weren't terrible sometimes. It's gonna be like a third-person story mode single player with zero hard mechanics. Yeah. And that's also what Ubisoft has been doing for a while. Like all of their Assassin's, like it's gonna be basically like Assassin's Creed is basically that, isn't it? I don't know. I have never played Assassin's Creed. I should stop talking out of my ass, but.
To share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction.
Recap. No.
An adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6. And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario plus Rabbids.
Yeah, it's basically that, but open world also with Far Cry, yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Wow. Okay. What's next? That was Ubisoft. Oh shit, Devolver. Wait, that's an hour and 10 minutes? The fuck? An hour and 10 minutes. Just give Witcher 4 trailer. Wait, they're gonna announce Witcher 4? I'd be pretty hyped for that. Damn. When are they announcing that? Tomorrow, I guess, or something? Up next. Right, back in 2 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna... Do we continue watching? I'll see what's up in 2 minutes. Maybe I'll do... like I said earlier, I have a special interview planned with a guest from chat. It's... You're never gonna guess who it is. It's gonna be pretty fucking hype. Me? Maybe. Maybe it's you. I'm not gonna spoil it. Okay, what do you guys think? I thought that I'm not gonna play any of the games announced by Ubisoft right there. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm muting it. Going full screen. Look at how nice it is outside. Last time I was streaming, it would be nighttime already. Here's our one game at some DLC. Thanks. See ya. Yeah. The Spider Animu this week episode was almost entirely Berserk 2016 style. Oh no. Ubisoft is always filler in E3. Yeah, I get that impression too. Wait, let's talk about anime real quick. So I was away, but I did do some interesting things. I binged through the entirety of Castlevania. That's some good shit. Like, I didn't expect it, honestly. I expected like entertaining, but nothing amazing. It's actually really good. I highly recommend Castlevania. And then, oh shit, really? I stopped at season 2. Is season 3 good? I liked all of it. I genuinely liked all of it. Maybe season 1 is still the best, but I liked all of it, really. I just binged through it. I finally watched the entirety of BoJack Horseman, which is an interesting experience, like in the throes of self-loathing and depression. But probably therapeutic. Probably a therapeutic experience.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here like... I'm going to be honest with you. Avatar? I was like, what?
I don't know where we're at. You know, I
What?
told you, I'm saving that for chat.
The entirety? Damn, yeah.
Avatar. I didn't know Avatar was still a thing.
I mean, I think pretty much everybody saw the movie. Like, everybody and their mother saw the movie.
Yes.
And saw it more than once in 3D. And there's going to be a bunch
Can
of
we
other
talk about
Avatar
Sword
movies coming
Hero?
out.
I read all of it.
It was a really long time ago. It was like 2008 or something.
Oh shit, the...
So
yeah,
now
we can
got
talk
the
about it.
Avatar Hey! Look,
They're not talking about
I'm
anything
not
interesting
against more
anyways.
video games, all right?
What do you
I'm
want to
not
talk about in
against
it?
more video games,
That's the one I recommended, right? The one with the.
I'm skeptical.
I forget the name. It's fucking unmemorable.
I'm just in the middle.
Did you enjoy it?
I don't know. Chat, let us know. Hold on. I'm turning to y'all.
So chat.
Because y'all are all knowing.
Chat, we want to see
Fantasy,
what you guys thought.
yeah, Fantasy was Sword King something,
I
yeah.
think it's Frontiers of Pandora. Okay, great. You guys are showing the trailer. So I'm curious, what if you can tell us through emotes? PogChamps, LOLs.
Fuck off. Okay, I can't do this.
I'm
Like,
curious to see what you guys think, chat, because this was I think all of us were like,
how can you stand listening to someone
It seems like
react and hype up to something? It's so dumb. It makes no sense.
But now I'm just kind of like, we're still here?
Okay.
Why would you even watch this?
PogChamps in there. I saw somebody say garbage trash. They're really upset about
I
Avatar.
saw someone say, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Yeah,
okay.
that's fair.
They're upset about that too. Look,
Have a good day.
I mean, like, I'm never gonna say no to another video.
Also,
game.
the Sorcerer King ended last week.
And we got,
Okay, that's good. I mean, where it was going,
Avatar: The Last Airbender is greater than Avatar.
like when I dropped it, the power level was already like world destroying. Like literally, the Sorcerer King by himself was on the second, like a second tier Kardashev scale civilization, just by himself. Like exploiting the energy of entire solar system type shit. So like there's not much room to grow. Spoiler.
Again, super happy about it.
He has the option to become a god at the end. That's not surprising. I mean, he pretty much is one.
Like you said, movie games.
Yes, movie
Okay, so
games
first
are
things,
real.
webtoons suck. Holy fuck, I hated it so much. They're so bad to read. It was bearable on a phone, but it still is very shitty to read. Second thing is like, I didn't expect the anime being One Punch Man until the recent chapters. Overall, it was okay. The fights are cool, but like it took a while to get good IMO. Yeah, I agree with that. Honestly, I agree with you entirely. Not anime, the webtoons, sorry. Yeah, right.
Before we get to pick their brains and see their reactions.
Right.
No, I agree.
And what their community thought. So get back to Rabbids. It's cute. Like I like the look of Rabbids.
I didn't play Mario Cross Rabbids, or what is it? Mario Cross Rabbids, Mario Plus Rabbids, the first one.
It was like it was
Avatar game will have as much cultural impact as Avatar movie.
Yeah,
No.
I did not play it. It's just not my jam usually.
I doubt.
It seemed like everybody in chat was actually really excited for Mario Rabbids.
Yeah, it does take a while to get like rolling, but like the characters are much more interesting. Am I reading anything these days?
Like, all right, are we
Not
excited about this?
really. I really need to like.
Excited about video games because generally.
I fuck this shit. I really need to get back into. I bought the Brian Sanderson book. Back with an airborne Ebola virus. Here, I'm sharing some of it with you. No, okay. I need to get back to reading the Brian Sanderson stuff. I remember Winter was talking about reading that shit, and I really wanted to, and I bought it, and I haven't. I read like the first 3 pages, and I haven't continued. That was like 4 months ago. Webtoons are shit to read. There's too much space between panels because it's meant to be scrolled. Yeah, it's 100% a phone format, which is not like it sucks. I'm not gonna argue with that. It makes sense as a phone format, but I don't know. It's not great. It's okay as a phone format though, honestly. And I've been reading mostly on my phone, so I don't hate it as much as other people. But I'm not gonna defend it. Like you can. The one thing that works kind of that doesn't really work the other way around is most manga are fine on the phone to read, but some manga when they get really wordy and the art is really dense or like poorly spaced out, poorly paced, or when they have a lot of double pages, that shit's unreadable on a phone. That's really annoying. But for the most part, the rest is okay. Now, if the webtoon had a publisher that converted it to normal panel format to sell, that would be God, man. That's never gonna. Do you realize how much work it would take to convert that shit into another format? For a second, I thought it was saying Magic the Gathering. Hello. No, whatever. Like, okay. Sword King Fantasy Survival Story of blah 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 blah. Let's click a random chapter. Like, look at this panel. You can't convert this panel into a fucking normal comic page. It just doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna do the interview. This is not content. In my opinion, Stormlight Archive gets really good on Words of Radiance. Book 2 is like my favorite, or even one of my favorite fantasy books. Alright. And I heard it's really good, I just haven't gotten around to it. Isn't Sword King a novel as well? Yeah, almost all of the webtoons are based on novels originally. But I haven't looked it up, honestly. Oh, look, the Cringe Crew in chat. Billy W3E. Okay, anyways. Let me do the waiting screen thing. No, not this one. Shit. Okay, this one. Coming back with my guest. Hello. Come in. Hello. Look, it's Melon. I am interviewing Melon IRL for you on stream today. With a hat. I lent her my amazing hat. How are you doing, Melon? Really? How was the trip? Didn't you aren't you too worried about spreading? Open it up. Look, I'm gonna open Melon up all the way. You're gonna see everything on stream. It's she's gonna bear herself entirely to us. So, how's Starbucks? Have you brought us coffee? Interesting. Say hi to everyone in chat. Yeah. So, how are you liking Paris? Yeah, it is hot in here. Well, I don't know, she's not very talkative, so you know what? We're gonna force things. I know how to get people to open up with my experience interviewing, so don't worry, no melons have been harmed in the production of this show. Also, I'm looking forward to eating this melon, because God, it's so hot. Shit, it's dripping. God, Melon, you're so wet. Stop dripping all over my desk. Like, why are you bonking me? She's the one showing off her pulp again on my stream. It's like she thinks my stream is a pulp showing off thing. Okay, I need to I need a spoon and I need a bag to throw the pulp away. I'll be right back on some background music, actually. Actually, factually. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's get rid of this lewd pulp. This is kind of nostalgic, considering this is how the class photo stream started with the literal melon. This is kind of funny. All right. Oh, Paula, did you just tune in? You missed the interview with Melon. I'm sorry, I already opened her up. What would Melon say about this? We just interviewed her, and then I took a cleaver and cut her in half. This is Melon. Don't you recognize her? She came to Paris just to talk with us on stream. Isn't that cool? And this is why, even if there are big streamers, you don't, like, go meet random people on the internet. They might take a cleaver, cut you in half, and dig out your pulp, and then start eating you. It's a true story. It happens. Ooh woo. Alright, now I gotta eat all this. Nice. Okay, is this good? Hey, it's starting to get dark out. It's not too warm today, which is nice. Yeah, I move the microphone away. Damn. Dude, melon's tasty. It's pretty good. All right. I do keep watching the E3 stuff. Let's see what they're talking about.
Are you into Rainbow Six Siege generally or no?
Oh, the Rainbow Six stuff?
That it looked like we were watching.
I've never played Rainbow Six Siege. I know there's a few chatters who do.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. So good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you were on on the same level as chat because you just never know. You don't.
Okay.
You don't ever know.
Yes.
Do you want to take the global
we're
emote?
very impressed.
Well, I'm gonna let JCVIM do. What emote do you think your chat used the most during the Ubisoft event?
For a global
Wow, with the
emote?
hard-hitting questions.
Oh man, what would it be?
What?
Ooh, I'm like.
What
scrolling,
emote
scrolling,
is
scrolling.
your
I'm gonna
chat
narrow it
using?
down. It's either LOL.
That's some
PogChamp, or
journalism.
Bible Thumb.
There's only 3. Yeah.
It's only 3. I make your life easier.
PogChamp? No, LOL. Probably LOL.
Wait, which one is? What's your final answer?
Final answer?
LOL. Final answer.
That is correct, JCVIM. Hold
Wow.
on, do the thing, LOL.
I'm glad we
That's
tuned
for
back
you.
into this.
That's what you win.
This
It's so great. I love it.
This is some great commentary.
Well, thank you very much, Josephine.
Says the
for,
guy literally eating a melon.
We really appreciate it.
For content.
And thanks for co-streaming it too, because it's really fun.
I don't know if you're Pepe bothering me or them, but we both are deserving of it. So
I just love seeing
I'm gonna take the L.
everything.
Yes.
So yeah, it's I don't know, it's really cool, and it sounds like okay. All right, so we're gonna dive into Bloody faster now. Bloody, are you there?
Hello, I am here.
Okay, and I want to make sure we're going to ask you a really important question. Now, if you're wrong, chat's going to mock
Okay.
you. Okay?
Chat will mock me anyway, no matter
That's
what I
true.
say.
You know
This is
what?
true.
Yeah.
It's a losing battle.
You've been on Twitch long. Yeah, you've been on Twitch long
You
enough
know
to
the
know
ropes.
that.
More of them, to be honest, I can't stand this shit. Yeah.
So, what do you think, Chat Decoder, the robot, the top? They said the
This
top
is pretty
moment
bad.
in your channel
Not
during the
gonna lie.
Ubisoft press conference.
I need a towel.
You have to pick one.
Just
Okay,
one.
Just one.
Avatar.
Okay. All right.
Avatar. If it's not Avatar, it's rigged.
Bloody Faster says if it's not Avatar, it's rigged.
Yes.
You wanna
Okay,
get...
so
The robot, Chat Decoder, said it was actually Far
We should
Cry
watch
6.
a
It was
primitive.
Far Cry
Yeah,
6
sorry
killer.
for the sound thingy. I banged my headphones against the wall and I turned them off by accident.
That's all right. You
And
don't
since
have to
they're the
explain
audio
yourself.
source.
redemption.
No, yeah, you don't have to explain.
Okay. Yeah, let's watch like anything else. Fuck this shit. I change categories. And there we go. Oh yeah, can you tell I was doing research on gambling stuff for the video? Okay, YouTube. Primitive technology. My father loved to fish. Okay. What kind of fishing? I don't think I've ever watched any of this guy's videos. Iron bacteria? What? Okay, I want to see this. Does he mean bacteria? Damn, really? Yeah, really? I knew this channel existed, but I never checked it out, really. I was quoting the video. Oh, okay. You like the greatest of all time DIY nature shit tutor? Now there's tons of channels like this. Oh yeah. This is kind of ASMR. He's the OG. There's a thing they do here in France, which is eat the melon with like a little bit of jamon. It actually works pretty good, like the sweet and salty of it. It's a pretty good combo. I do recommend. Up for Apex later? Maybe. Alright, so he's making a huge kiln, right? I have trouble understanding. I don't know what iron bacteria is or means at all. Imagine how many piles of mud he has in his backyard. Like kilns he made and stuff like that. Oh, I guess he destroys them after each time, yeah. Oh, right, that was just for making coal, right? Was gone for like a year. Only now he said he was working on a TV program he was doing. Ooh, awesome for him. Wait, what's he mixing up? The charcoal and the... meatballs. Actual meatballs. It's hard to find someone from TV who's willing to do their program with zero talking. I don't know. They probably figured some shit out with like a narrator or something. There's no way they just show this. Actually, there is a way. Like I want to see an explanation of what he's doing, honestly. So I don't know. Yeah, I want to go back to the E3 now. Apparently Devolver Digital is doing their shit, so... I want to see the end of this video. He does explain the subtitles. Oh! Wait, I need to turn on closed captions then. Shit. I fucked up. That's okay. It's like real cool, really cool, real late Dr. Stone shit, yeah. This channel is pretty interesting, watching them from start from nothing to building a nuclear reactor in some backwoods, yeah. It's not quite at the nuclear reactor yet, but he's close. It's got iron with a bunch of sticks and mud. Well, mostly slag. Yeah, mum's a slag. Interesting. Drills form inside the slag. The ones of him doing food are really amazing. Actually, everything is amazing. Imagine doing all this fucking work by yourself. Yeah. These prills are mainly cast iron or steel due to the high carbon content of the initial ore pellets. Less char powder should be added in the future. Damn. Alright, let's see if the where E3 is at. Yes, Devolver Digital.
So much
Cool. Finally some good fucking games.
And uncomfortably prescient.
I don't know what we missed
Is
though.
why monetization as a service. Give me some more. We see it as a groundbreaking new way to keep consumers locked into a semi-regular non-payment schedule.
Yeah, he's
with
doing
a
meme shit. Yeah, I was gonna say
novel
this is
and
they're going
outrageously
full
complex
memes.
approach
They're
wherein a top-tier service subscriber, that is you, look at you, is granted access to dozens, if not hundreds of dozens.
Is that
of
Jason
premium
Momoa?
purchases at the low monthly price of no
On her
cost to you
right side?
for the subscription itself. Hit me again. Ugh. Whew. That is the Max Pass Plus difference.
Yes.
You
Scuffed
simply
Jason
apply,
Momoa.
and your credit competency, work history, genealogical strafe vector, total lunar payload weight,
And they're making fun of the
and very
of the
first
ultra
magic deck are
monetized like
evaluated on a 29-point
probably
density
get that.
matrix, and boosh, you're absolutely Rose Street. Mm. Mm.
I've never seen the appeal in hot dogs. But then I had the unfortunate
From there, you are granted direct access.
experience of seeing a documentary on how like the meat is made and stuff.
Of video games and video game related junk for free. Well, not the purchases. They're not free. That would be insane. But access to those purchases, though, totally freezies. Let's check a look. At some of the video games that amazing consumers like you can look forward to, if you get approved, of course, with Devolver Max Pass Plus.
I don't know either. It's an American meme, right? The hot dog stands, yeah.
Premium purchase.
What even is this? They're making fun of the like Battle Pass DLC macrotransaction meta, right? I don't think that's real. Oh, I think I know what game this is. It's the time traveling samurai one, right? Or maybe not. No, the hot dog lies between the buns. Oh, because the hot dog stands. That's a good one. You gotta laugh out of me, Hoppin. Not that it means much. I like shitty jokes.
Premium purchase.
Okay, that wasn't the time traveling samurai. But they do have a game about the time traveling samurai. Or ninja. No, it's a ninja actually. An asynchronous multiplayer experience. Oh. This could be fun. Yeah, I was gonna say Fall Guys too, but it's not Fall Guys. If anything, the gameplay loop here reminds me of Ghost Runner, without the shitty hacking sequences, just pure platforming. Seems like this is the year of co-op games. And it's technically not co-op. It's literally just like Dark Souls, where you see the phantoms of the
Now that's a phrase.
other players, right?
A phrase that goes lock, stock, hand in hand with games.
Dude, they literally
An
fell.
exclusive
Okay,
state
every
of
game where you
goodwill
fall
to
is
which
Fall
only the
Guys.
most
I
adroitly
agree.
premium amongst us could ever truly endeavor to gain entry. Until now. No. That's this, not this. I'm snapping, damn it! Being fashionable is a natural extension of the Devolver Max Pass Plus premium purchase experience. Brought from us to you by Devolver's own Central Textile Manufacturing and Weaponized Branding Entity subgroups. We would like to present to you our newest collection of exclusive
Okay, you know how I know that is a
only
lie?
available to the
They
Devolver
said that
Max
guy's a
Pass Plus
lateral
subscriber.
executive,
subscribers.
executive, but he's
Shut up.
vertical.
This collection of fashionable, comfortable, and
A lateral
catastrophically
executive would be
unaffordable formal wear was
horizontal.
designed and manufactured entirely in-house
Got him.
by an elite selection of our most
True, just like every
popular
game that has
attractive
neon lighting
interns
is
to whom we've
Cyberpunk.
given
Exactly.
key
That's
action
the
words
kind of
and
analysis
access
you
to
come
an
to me for,
internet-connected
chicken.
device and, shall we say, joie de vivre. You may go. Bye. As with everything else in this presentation, the Devolver Max Pass Plus exclusive merch collection is, well, exclusive. Only available to subscribers in a premium purchase, not at all in the subscription fee
Find
you
the
may
PCs
or
a guy,
may not,
sorry.
but may be paying. Fashionable. Am I right? Now, let's take a deep breath and take a peek at these 2 premium purchase products that will be available to you soon. The adoring Devolver Max Pass Plus Survivor. Subscriber.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Premium purchase.
They had fun doing this.
Shattered sky and boiling sea. This ruined world, our gift to thee. Got 1,000 miles of heavy trials just waiting in the wind.
Wait, isn't this song copyrighted?
With a howling storm and a raging fire.
Maybe not this interpretation of it, I guess. Okay, I see you guys arguing about why Russia doesn't have a good football team. I have a good reason. If I'm a Russian oligarch and I wanna put money into a good football team, I can literally just buy a foreign one. Why would I invest locally? Wizard with a gun. This shit is literally a copy paste of Don't Starve. What the fuck?
Premium purchase.
I mean, we haven't seen the gameplay loop, but it's probably a roguelike, and that's, I guess, similar graphics. Oh, this is the last piece of Melon, by the way. So say goodbye to Melon. She's gone for tonight. Should I send the melon rinds to her family? Do you think they would want them? Unfortunately, I'm still alive. Now that's a mood. Heyo, no notification. I think that I saw you streaming on Discord. Oh, no notification. That's weird. Hey Webs, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I guess I lost my notification privileges from not streaming. Go check the Discord chat. Alright, I will. Racist Discord? Wait, what? The fuck? Yeah, I haven't looked at the Discord in a while.
Since 1975, Devolver Digital and the many incredible developers we've partnered with have produced what can only be appropriately described as an imperial buttload of incredible games that consumers worldwide have purchased, never actually played, and then made public claims about the game's quality in order to substantiate their place in online conversations about whether or not an indie game is still indie if it has a publisher. That's why we're proud to announce the entire Devolver digital catalog on Steam is available at Devolver Max Pass Plus as a premium service, not included in your reoccurring monthly payments that we still haven't quite nailed down yet. Each of these gems will be available at a reduced rate for a bafflingly limited amount of time, with discounts ranging from, why not, to fuck me, why are my pants wet? Think of it as a kind of thank you from an old friend that believes you deserve a premium experience.
Jesus Christ, I have a lot of memes to catch up on. Was an N-word post from Webs. What the fuck?
Visit DevolverMaxPassPlus.com for more information.
Why would you post that? I don't get the Game Pass shit. It's satire.
Premium purchase.
It's they're satirizing like Game Passes and stuff. Okay, Webs, why would you do that? I have an N-word pass. No, you don't. You don't get to say the N-word on Discord or in my chat or anywhere. Wait, they're actually doing it? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, let me put this stuff away. I almost have to repeat the class. That's look at things positively. You passed. You barely passed, but you passed. Wait, was that all one single game? Weird. This is like a puzzle game or a card game or a horror game or all of those at once? That was weird.
Premium purchase.
Premium purchase. I like how it's kind of like a porn actress voice. Telling you that.
Hey, kid! Do you love video games? I'm a grown man. What are you doing in my bathroom? Do you love video games? Yes, I play them quite a bit. Do you want to pay for video games? Not at all, no. What if you could play a game for free, but then later we charge you for cool stuff and make you watch ads for minimal benefit to you, the consumer? Well, that doesn't sound as great.
Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Ignore loved ones.
I got to go again. Sorry, I wish I could watch more. But alright, see you, Webs.
Reprioritize your life.
Please don't post N-word on Discord or anywhere else, because you'll have to get banned.
Let it consume your very being. Turn real money into pretend money and spend it. Collect your favorite characters that you've never even heard of.
Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time. Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Okay, I don't know if this is satire anymore. I think they're actually...
Tumble Time is the future physics-based puzzle gameplay, elegant monetization, and strategic brand integration. Choose characters from a loaded roster if you Devolver digital faves.
They're being for real right now, aren't they?
Time game points by matching and clearing the impossibly adorable heads on the tumbler.
I'm
It's
scared.
free, right? Because it's free. Except for the ads part, where there are ads, because of course there are ads, because nothing is ever really free. Get hype and unleash each character's special move and clear chunks by creating and activating chaotic chain reactions. Pre-register for Devolver Tumble Time on the App Store and Google Play by visiting DevolverTumbleTime.com. Woo! Hey! Nina!
That was disgusting. If I'm in the Game Pass in general, like the EA one, etc. Yeah. I mean, buying a Game Pass is kind of like pre-ordering.
Let's talk about subscriptions for a moment. The subscription service is an instrument of monetization from days gone, when your grandparents wanted to try a new cheese each month and your uncle wanted to look at photos of naked ladies from the comfort of his own tool shed. A relic. An unwieldy, physical beast that we have haphazardly let slip into the digital realm, leaving us with nothing but ones and zeros to stand
I can see it making sense where you like buy for a month and play a lot of games at once, then unsub, but in the long term it's not worth it at all. It's worth it for the developer. That's the problem.
Tangible roots, with a premium purchase title available only in this. The physical plane of actual, real, for real
We're gonna
existence.
watch
Goddamn right it is. Introducing Demon Throttle by developer Doinksoft, the creators of Gato Roboto. It is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
We're gonna watch a video about
box set and
monetization
only
after this.
A physical box set through our good friends at Special Reserve Games. Oh, you heard me right. Demon Throttle will not, I repeat, will not be available in any digital format and is only available for you to purchase as a retail product and put on your shelf and to never play or to sell at ridiculous scalper prices to anyone who missed out on its initial offering starting today. Check a look.
Did you ever read a DC comic called Kingdom Come? Kinda rings a bell, but I don't think I've ever read it.
That demon just my right. Or something.
What the fuck? Damn, I haven't played a top-down shooter in forever. This looks fun. Yeah, I like top-down shooters. You know, watching this makes me want to play Touhou. That's what makes me want to play.
Huh? I mean, huh? Right?
I love it. It's good. Really good. Great work, Stilts.
Well, it wasn't
Who'd
only...
have thunk? Big moves by a guy from... Where are you from?
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's great,
I'm
buddy. Okay, now bring it home. Hit me with the big move. What's the punch?
There isn't one. He does not have...
Videotapes. Nina! Well, tape.
What she said.
What's this now?
Well, we put the entire thing on a tape and then sell it. Hey, like this, right? Right here. Videotapes. The trick, though, is that there is one and only one, and we sell it to one buyer. We put only the entire thing just the one on a tape.
Just the one?
Just the one. Sell it. Okay, and since there's only one and the buyer keeps it, and we broke the little tab on the inside so you can't copy it, it is non-fuckwithable. Here. A non-fuckwithable tape, right? NFT for short. It's
No! I saw it's coming.
It's actually already been done.
I was gonna say.
One copy of this entire presentation on tape, the one in this player right here, is available
I was gonna say it when she was talking about
Devolver Max
like
Pass
one
Plus
single
Triple
copy.
Platinum Elite Gold Star Magnum Double XL tier subscriber to go to devolvermaxpassplus.com and buy it.
Oh God.
It's totally non-fuckwithable. It does no damage to the environment, to the energy grid, or the global technology supply chain, because it's just this old tape, right? That Caleb found in a box marked Nancy's Fancies, okay, in the back of an old filing cabinet in the birthing wing, and it's
Jesus Christ.
It's also a tape.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes. Yeah. Zane, Nina, Margaret, Caleb. This is such wonderful... What the fuck?
A savage view, another me, snapping back to reality. Another you, and now I'm free, so let's get down.
Hey, look, their entire filming crew is wearing masks. That's cool. They're being responsible. He walked away. It turned out to be hallucination caused by the vaccine shot she got. Nice. I thought it was a hallucination when I got back, but I missed the vaccine part. The emote pog meter is so fucking cringe. Yep, it really is. I did like when it popped off during like people getting murdered earlier, but it's pretty bad. It's yeah.
Everything's been monetized. You lost the game the moment you subscribe. Chili Dog, Epilogue, Daydream.
Hotline Miami 3 requests. Doesn't bother me. It's not bothersome. It's just really. It's just a really blatant call for engagement. In a way that feels trite and forceful to you as a viewer. Or to me as a viewer. If you don't mind, then I probably don't feel anything about it. But to me it feels trite and forceful. Okay, can't you link to this? So up next is like nothing interesting, pretty sure. Chipotle is their partner. Oh, they already showed this, right? No, this is live. Is this live? This seems live. They removed the best part of interaction by having emote-only chat, then force interaction by having a stupid meter on this screen. Yeah.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. And I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production.
Borderlands motion picture? Jesus Christ.
And I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns. We've been in the
I am
desert,
not hyped for
sand quarries,
movie adaptations of video games.
all kinds of amazing stuff.
The same way I'm not hyped for
hey,
the opposite either.
Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second? Yes. This is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you've got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life.
At least it's not Uwe Boll doing it. No, unfortunately it's not Uwe Boll. At least when Uwe Boll directs it, you get an awesomely bad, shitty movie that you can watch and have fun at. If this ends up being mediocre, then it's just mediocre. It's not even fun to watch.
We're just getting started.
At least with Uwe Boll, you know it's gonna be fun to watch, as shitty as it's gonna be.
I mean, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally.
But maybe it'll be good. Who knows? But
I have learned how to.
I don't know.
How to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
I don't expect it to be good though.
This is the stunt one.
This is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vlad-off Infinity. And you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a real one.
Good at that.
But Kate's amazing. She can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life? I can't wait for you to see Kate is
Not getting D&D to make a Borderlands movie. I hope they never get to make movies again.
And I noticed that
Jesus Christ, they fucked up so much good stuff.
And Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come from?
It's wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I
Right.
just want it to be a
Well,
great,
that's the key,
a
right?
great sci. You just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life.
Okay,
So for Borderlands fans
this is actually kind of
who,
working.
Play the video game. If you have people in your lives,
He's making me a little bit hyped when he says he's making a sci-fi movie and not a video game movie.
you can bring your
That
family,
makes me
your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
see that maybe this is not going to be shit.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non.
Eli Roth is a garbage director who's never made a good movie. Wait.
There's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the experience has to be thrilling in a different way.
Eli
and
Roth.
exciting.
Let's
All the
see,
things
what's
fans
he
love.
made?
Easily the best cast I've ever worked with.
Hostel.
Like, world-class cast of actors that all
Green
come in just to
Inferno.
come in and play, and
The
everyone is
erotic
so
thriller
interesting.
film Knock
Like,
Knock.
you see way Florian's playing Creed.
And the action film Death Wish. The house with a clock in its walls.
I can't believe
he's
watching
playing like a
Kevin
full action star.
go full
Well, as an
action
actor, he
star.
starred in Inglourious Bastards, but as a director,
And I know Lisa is
I don't know.
Lisa, our first AD.
The movies have nothing related to the game, which can be good, but when you see the amount of shitty game movers there, it's kind of sweaty. Yeah.
The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the
This is
Arads
not gonna be good.
from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I
of
worked on
Iron
that
Man.
one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time.
I know
for
if you ever
comic
seen the
books.
Assassin's
And
Creed movie, that's a good example of a very bland, boring movie that's not movable. Really feels like the actors didn't enjoy doing the movie. I didn't even know it existed.
Borderlands is the perfect video game.
Do I need gamer
And
gloves to
you're
play on
really
controller?
flattering. And how was IDEO?
Probably
It's
not.
It's kind of a jerk, wasn't it?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand, like, we get hit up from Hollywood people all the time, and it's a different world. Like, what we have to do to make video games is a completely different skill set than what you care about in making these incredible
Wow,
films.
making movies and making video games is a
I
different
didn't
skill
want- I
set?
wanted to make sure that if we were going to
We're
put
learning
something on the
things
film
here.
side, that it was with
Holy
people
shit.
that cared about our universe,
Did you know?
cared about our fans, and cared about the character and the worlds that we created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And I probably beat you up for like 2 years plus.
Oh yeah.
We called it dating for 2 years.
The fuck is a gamer glove?
You remember, we were dating for years. Yes, and but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been.
Why
worth
would
it,
anyone want
you know,
Borderlands
like,
movie? I
it feels like we used that time
wonder the
really
same
well.
thing.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway.
Why
done.
would anyone
Yeah.
want the Borderlands movie?
We're about 2/3 of the way.
And Gearbox wants a Borderlands movie.
We have a really funny shot.
Oh yeah.
Wow, haha, notifications and okay, Cupid
But I
matches.
think that for him, anyways, for a
This is
behind
so
the scenes,
funny.
we get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way.
Okay.
All right, Juice Wave.
And they're still talking about Devolver here.
I don't want to. Okay, so guys,
Whatever.
it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands, the film, is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced, and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Among the many innovative courses
Among Us.
offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train! With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world.
Only franchise I would like a movie about is Warcraft, but there already is a World of Warcraft movie. What do you mean? Poop, haha. Yeah, I know. Haha, poop.
The Homeworld game
Homeworld?
started
Oh shit.
in the mid-90s. It would be
Another one.
Truly
Yeah.
3D RTS.
Wait, you know what they're gonna do? I need to move my camera again. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna grab.
That was a big deal.
They're gonna remake the original World of Warcraft movie in 5 years, and it'll be World of Warcraft the movie classic, and they'll re-release it. That's what they're gonna do.
Fate.
Just in time for Reforged. Yeah, Reforged. Just in time for like what would it be, like Mists of Pandaria classic or something, if we follow the WoW timeline.
You cannot hide from
They have to make a World of Warcraft movie first. I mean, they already did.
Make your own.
Hey, how is this not Borderlands? It's got zany stuff happening with Andy Samberg. What? Won the site? What the fuck am I watching? That was a Warcraft mover, not World of Warcraft. Oh, sorry. Haha! Dungeons and Dragons reference. Okay. Technically, it's a Warcraft 2 mover.
We're not
Okay.
talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
So, is it a game or a movie? I'm so confused now.
So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, you know, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much.
Okay.
So we're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our Wyvern enemies you will absolutely be fighting.
So Borderlands 4,
They're not your
yeah.
average Wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Back to Homeworld. This is like, I'm getting whiplash. We see like a bit of Homeworld, we go back, we go to Border Wonderland, then back to Homeworld.
This has to happen.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the
Then
gods
whatever
to
the hell
protect
this is.
realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. The Helpings rise when the sun sets.
Is this new IP?
Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for
And why
a
is
new
everyone
day
making
to
Viking
venture
games right
into
now?
new lands, build to
Or not
greater
right now,
heights,
but
and face fiercer creatures.
is Viking the new Cyberpunk? Are you there, so chicken? What's your opinion on that?
You're little used to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses. And
Vikings are cool. They are
strength of
cool.
your tribe, because those giants are on their way.
Said me never. Wait, what?
It's time for us to end their
Vikings are cool. Why would you psych me like that?
Our might is greater than their height.
Now I have to.
As the saying goes, Valhalla can't wait.
I'm over E3. This shit's so boring. Yeah, it's it is what it is. Ooh, in-game cosmetics. Wow.
Hello everyone, my name
Did
is
you see that they
Jan
copied the
Baroda. I'm
Valheim
creative
boss
director
stones?
at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally launching our upcoming 10-player.
Hey, he's got runes on his t-shirt.
And deliver it to you.
Get
on
it? Because
July
he's presenting a
27th
Viking
on
game.
PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order
This is
to
running
protect
around
the seed of
naked.
Yggdrasil, the world tree.
Now I'm liking this
Every time
game.
you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you
Okay, so it
survive.
actually is
You can also upgrade and fortify your
top-down.
village, because each night
Top-down
creatures from
action
hell will emerge
Valheim.
from the depth to attack your tree.
It actually is
Through the night, you will
Valheim.
walk out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to get
What's this
experience and
game?
level up
It's
your character. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities,
seems like a
specificities, and
crafting
playstyles.
exploration
As you gain
roguelike.
experience, you level up to unlock even more skills.
Seems like a
which you can then
crafting
combine
exploration
with puzzles and rules
roguelike
for over-the-top
with a Viking
But
theme.
those nightly creatures
Top
aren't even your
down, bit of a
biggest threat.
cartoony graphics,
must
as you
get
can tell.
ready and prepare for your
Name? I
biggest
don't know the
challenge,
name.
and
They, I
biggest challenge
have they
to
said
date.
it yet? I'm not sure.
Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost. Otherwise, it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together.
9
We
friends?
cannot wait to share more
How many
information
friends do they
about
think
this
we have?
ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first to defend Midgard.
Whenever I see someone wearing Futhark runes,
Because as they
either
say,
means that he's a cool history
Valhalla
duder or that he's
can
voting for the
wait.
far-right racist
Thanks for
party.
watching. Sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little
I don't know if
fun.
Hoppins
A
or
good
is
sense
this
of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross
There's some
the
game
road?
made in Serbia,
To get
top-down
to the
Valheim like,
Thor
forgot the
side.
name.
Knock knock. Who is there? The commando.
Oh, God.
The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of Karen. Help! I've God fallen.
I am watching people happy. Okay, I when I was like 12, someone offered me.
Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar.
It was a friend of my family. She was a super cool person. So she lived in the Buddhist temple that I lived in as a kid. She used to take care of me when I was a small kid. One of the funniest people I know, and also someone who's struggled her whole life with depression and mental illness. But she's like literally one of the funnest people to hang around I ever knew. I would love to see her again if I get the chance to go back to the US and stuff. But she was a weirdo, but in like a good way. She was like an adult who would have take care of a bunch of cats and watch Teletubbies. Maybe a little bit of a hoarder if I think back, but like, tell her that. Yeah, I should write to her on Facebook or something. I'll look her up. But anyways, the reason I'm thinking about that is she offered me because when I was like 11 or 12, I was in the US for a while. She offered me a book about Nordic runes. And then I spent like a week, well, not a week, like took like one day. My parents bought me some clay, and I carved the runes into the clay and made myself like a divination bag of runes and learned how to pull them out to do divination. And I lost the bag since then, unfortunately. Go in Medieval, that's the game. Okay. So anyway, all this talk about like Scandinavian Futhark runes and stuff, it had me thinking about that. And I wasn't voting for the far-right party. I actually just thought they were really cool. Would you believe that? I am your god. It was yeah, I should write to her. I'm sure she'll appreciate the
technical producer at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone
the news too. And like hearing from me, I think.
Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November.
Did you ever play Diablo 2? That's actually a good idea for me to make. Get some rocks and make the rune words. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. But yeah, I played a lot of Diablo 2. Though I mostly played Diablo 2 before there were rune words. Or well, not before there were rune words, but before they became really important in the game. Back when I played Diablo 2, it was all about them Stones of Jordan, dude. How many Soj for a Shaco? And yeah, running around with my sorceress, doing Mephisto magic find runs.
Because we are so excited to launch our first
ever it was fun.
Which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire realm.
What are we looking at here? What is this game? I lost track of the presentation.
And so much more. But alongside Fire and Darkness,
okay, let's look at the doggo.
A free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot.
Pay attention, no. I see a dog floating, okay?
In order to lift the curse,
make the Aegis helmet rune. It both instills fear in your enemies and gives you love. Double worth.
And then of course we want to make fashion
the
forefront of Godfall. So we have added a
yeah, I remember learning like how to combine runes as well. I would like have those little papers. And I would like look up the meanings of the runes and combine them together to make like my own spells and talismans. That was really fun. I remember like really enjoying that. I remember enjoying that more than watching E3. We should. I don't have that book anymore. I wish I had it still. We could do like a rune. An IRL rune word. What's his name? IRL rune word workshop.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your higher education endeavors.
No, I'm not.
As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your Shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting events, but try not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up.
Alright, this one's pretty funny.
This. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally find free shift codes, as well as news and announcements about our latest Scholastic offerings. Gearbox University, we can shape your future. Because thinking for yourself is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products.
Oh god, the movie
Listen,
again.
I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin
Okay.
Hart.
How you guys doing, man?
The Twitch E3 is not.
Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. it's a great
Well, I'm
opportunity.
6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role.
dude, you are freaking awesome. Like you don't understand. Like you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is
Thank you.
amazing watching you work.
You know
you're
what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at.
I got
You
nothing.
got no idea how much preparation.
How many times can I say I'm not interested in this movie? I'm gonna go get some water.
Idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket. OMG! It's metal! You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty like
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
Dude,
directing.
it's also fun to work with him. Like he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got him in
I like Jumanji, the new one.
Kate, James,
I actually felt like
Ariana, myself, Flo, our director.
I felt like Jack Black's and
So, shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, you know, for seeing.
I felt like Jack Black's performance in the I didn't see the sequel, but in the Jumanji reboot, the first one, I felt like the Jack Black's performance was really good. Like it saved the movie.
Know and love this world. I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how.
The Rock, yeah, Jack Black and The Rock together were like carrying the movie on their backs, and then this dude and the chick, I forgot her name, they were really mediocre, in my opinion, like really mediocre.
I'm going back in here in the weight room.
I'll see you later.
Got a weight room in here.
But every scene that had The Rock and Jack Black together was great.
Take it easy, Kevin. Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys! I can't wait for you to see
Like the
this
movie would have been better if it was only about those two, or if they somehow made the other two characters more like interesting.
This universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox. We're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
Check this out. All right, now we're looping, right? I think we're looping here. Let's go. What the fuck is this?
Lemnis Gate, are you all excited for people to try out?
Just to players actually
Nice
getting their
aim.
hands on the game and playing it firsthand is something
I have
that
no
we're actually
clue
very
what
excited
game
about.
this
Like
is.
you mentioned, it is a very difficult concept to explain or even put down on paper.
Hey, look, it's the Facebook
when it
cat.
comes to the first-person shooter aspect,
Why is it everywhere?
want to reinvent the wheel.
Looks a bit like Unreal Tournament, honestly. Yeah, all the like weird guns definitely feels Unreal Tournament.
Operatives have very similar archetypes to other first-person shooters.
With the blob gun, yeah.
Katan with her assault rifle and impact grenades, Striker with zero-point sniper rifle. So those elements are going to be.
How do you feel about time loops?
Approaching the game
Life
for the
already
first time.
feels like a
What's
loop.
really unique and
Jeez.
different
Do you
is
mean
the
Pashin? Oh yeah, Pashin is the name.
where you actually have to change
Absolutely.
the way you would normally think about playing a first-person shooter and approach it in a totally different and unique angle.
Yeah, you're thinking before you even start, and it really is. It reminds me of outsmarting someone in the sense of like a spy versus spy. You know, a long time ago. I don't know who remembers that game, but it's like you're outsmarting.
I'm back. Have I impregnated all of Paris yet? No, I actually have been wallowing in depression and self-loathing, and I haven't. I actually had a few matches on OkCupid in those past 2 weeks, and I just couldn't. I haven't messaged anyone. I'm not in a psychological place where I feel comfortable contacting any of those people. So that'll be for later when I feel better. It's not. It's gonna be a waste of my time and a waste of their time.
Like we have to think everything out, and
I know myself well enough to know that this is not the right moment for me to be dating like random people.
Doesn't mean it's the end of the game. What happens to the past player or character if they get
maybe if there was some rapport with them already, then could have fun hanging out. But like getting to know a completely new person.
Not at all. So
it's hard. It's not easy.
Operative during their 25-second turn is recorded and then looped back again. So even if your operative happens to
it's this game.
They'll temporarily become a ghost character, but their actions are still recorded and still.
It's the asynchronous. Is the asynchronous shooting game. I remember now. I remember reading about it like a year ago.
So it's really important.
It's a really weird concept.
Where your operatives are on the match or on the playing field, and what.
So like both teams record what they're doing.
Back to life might actually be critical in your victory of the round.
Now, when you come back to life, is that something you can only do once, or is that something that you can continuously?
I still don't understand. I still haven't wrapped my head around it. I still don't understand how this game's supposed to work.
It can happen as many times, I suppose, as you have turns to bring them back. Each player only has 5 turns each round, so you can.
Such a weird game concept. It might be really cool.
But that might not necessarily be the best strategy for your victory. Sometimes you got to cut your losses.
I actually want to watch this a little bit, see if I can understand how you play this game.
I feel like even chat's getting in like this is a very intriguing game. I have a question from chat. Ted Zero wants to know, how does one even come up with a game like this?
Yeah, so you see like that person is running past them and not seeing them because like that's the recorded loop in the previous playthrough. I don't understand how this. I don't understand how this works out in practice. Is this an Apex ripoff? No, it's actually something really original. There's no shooter that works the same way as this one does.
It wasn't just a shooter; it's a thinking man's game, and like you said,
exactly.
No 2 games will be the same. So it's like. All because one strategy wins, especially in like the streaming world. I feel like strategy is a thing, and when it comes to strategy, a lot of us have the same one. Do you have different strategies for the way you play?
Like as I was saying, the concept of this game is that you're gonna have.
How do you play?
You're gonna be playing against the ghosts of the enemy team. And before the meta is to sit in a corner and spray randomly around. I was thinking about that. Like you literally pick up like first round. You need to pick up a bunch of AOE abilities and everything, and just blast an area and hope they walk through it, and then they all die. You know what I mean? No, but I wonder how it works. But I imagine the first round is like a normal FPS round in real time. I genuinely don't know. Not everything is a copy of another thing. Not true. Everything is a copy of Cyberpunk. I feel like we've already established that.
You know, you can always take their strategy and add it to your arsenal yourself. You know.
Sorry, I don't like.
This game makes you adapt.
Don't respond.
Just forever adapting in a game like this.
This live or are you? This is live.
Man wants to know, is the sniper rifle a one-shot kill weapon? That's a good
This
question.
is live. Sorry, I don't like shooters. They all cater towards one weapon. Sometimes. Not always.
beefier than others, so it doesn't always guarantee a one-shot kill.
Not necessarily.
But the sniper can definitely be a
That doesn't
very
make any
key
sense.
operative when it comes
Yeah.
to taking out a particular target and unraveling your opponent's strategy.
I'm just copying something Neyman said about Destiny 2. I never said that about Destiny 2. Jesus. I literally never said that about Destiny 2.
In the sense that your strategy may be more chipping
My
away
complaint about
versus
Destiny 2 was that I generally don't like
how are the different
shooters mixed with RPG elements.
Yeah, each one of our operatives brings a unique
And also, I'm like not trying to get addicted to an MMORPG in general.
nature, while other ones are more defensive.
I did hesitate for a while
Typical
to get into like Burning Crusade,
He's got an assault rifle and impact grenades.
but that, yeah, I'm happy I didn't. God, imagine if I spent the last 2 weeks like grinding shit in Burning Crusade. And I would have streamed it at least, but yeah.
Then we have a character like Carl, who has a shield bubble, which can actually protect your operatives from being killed in future rounds. If your opponent happens to snipe one of your operatives during a round, you can pop a shield bubble on them and protect them, and essentially preserve their timeline and keep them from getting killed. So each operative brings a different layer to the battlefield to kind of help you strategize and form counterplays with your opponent.
Everything about this game sounds like every time you play, you learn something new, and you're just forever evolving.
This game
And
is
I'm
this game is
curious to actually
something I want to try
get a
out.
chance to test it out. I guess my
Hey, there's
final
friendly
question
fire in
is,
it.
when
Shit.
can the people
Oh no.
play?
Oh
Can
no.
we check it out?
Team games with friendly fire.
Updates on the game.
Oh
I don't
no.
have a exact release date, but I can say that Lemnis Gate will be coming out summer 2021 on PC, next-gen consoles, PS5, Xbox Series X, as well as last-gen consoles, Xbox One and PS4. And just yesterday, we were actually really excited to announce that Lemnis Gate will be coming to Game Pass for Xbox and PC on day one at launch. If you'd like to follow more info about Lemnis Gate, you can visit our website, lemnisgategame.com, or join our Discord, discord.gg/lemnisgategame.
Corey, I wish you all nothing but the
Cool.
best. Congratulations on your Game Pass.
Give
Thank
me
you
more
for joining
games.
us here at Twitch Gaming in the Gathering. It really was a pleasure talking with you today. Thank you. I will see you later.
Thanks so much. Catch you in the loop.
Y'all, that game sounds wild, but a thinking man's game. I'm curious to see. Let me know in the chat who's going to be booting this up, who's testing it out. Up next, we have a sneak peek at the upcoming game, Lost Ark. We're going to get a chance to check it out, see the gameplay demo, so I hope you enjoy it. Here it is.
I feel like the name could have been better. I feel like that'll hold them back a little bit. Shit. What was the name? I was reading something on Discord. Wait, is this Path of Exile? No. Looks like Path of Exile. The amount of times me and my friends have killed each other in EFT, the only way to test friendships. Jesus Christ. Lemnis Gate. Oh yeah. I keep reading Lemmings Gate. I see that, honestly.
PlayLostArk.com and sign up so you can experience the game for yourself.
I kept seeing Lemmings Gate like out of the corner of my eyes.
Today I have some amazing creators with me who will be joining in
Dude.
and complete a dungeon for y'all.
Anyone remember playing Halo co-op? And after some point getting like so frustrated that you just start team killing with your friend for like 20 minutes and then you're like, okay, let's actually finish the mission. Yahihio tells me there's Homeworld 3 announced. Now you have to play the other two. Isometric review equals PoE. It's look, it's an action RPG. It's literally an action RPG.
Because he's a beast at MMOs in general. Lately he's been
Oh no, an MMO. Sorry.
Diablo and Path of Exiles. So they translate really well into Lost Ark.
They say that they said themselves.
What's up, Bike Man?
Fuck off.
What's up? How's it
I called it.
It's going good, man.
Look, I saw the look. I looked here. I saw QWER, some more things, potions, and isometric view. Yeah, it's an action RPG. Okay, sue me.
But I'm happy that you guys are joining and carrying. I mean, playing with me, team effort as we complete.
I didn't even need to
together.
look at the gameplay to know what it was.
Also for you guys watching, keep in mind.
Yeah, maybe I'll play Homeworld 3 then when it comes out. I don't need to play the other two. Stop, he's already dead. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
And Twitch drops that will be enabled on their channels.
Twitch drops.
Follow Saint Tone, DatMods, and Bike Man. But now
Large creature.
Yeah, for real.
Confirmation bias. But the story.
You guys are seeing a low-level dungeon.
Doesn't look like a low.
Okay, but this is actually an
I
MMO.
know this demon.
Not in any real rush, but you should honestly play Homeworld 1, especially the campaign. Okay.
We're gonna actually have to climb up this spiral staircase to fight him. And while we're doing this, just keep in mind this is a cinematic dungeon. And one thing I love about Lost Ark is how beautiful the game is. The world of Lost Ark is called Arcasia, and it's huge. It's filled with a variety of different dungeons, different bosses, and different things to do.
I wonder how this will translate into an MMO setting. Like, oh god, this dungeon with the fucking...
You can even sell and do a lot more than that. But my
It looks like you cannot fail the jumps, at least, so...
I love how many different types of dungeons there are. Cinematic dungeons are beautiful because they show beautiful
Hey,
scenes,
thanks for the like, Frank.
what you're seeing right
How are you
now as
doing?
we, travel up this spiral
Was hoping you would show up. Long time, yeah.
battle your way to rare
Been going through some personal stuff, couldn't really stream. But I'm glad to be back. Watching E3 right now.
But no matter your playstyle, even if you don't want to spend all day doing dungeons, you're gonna level up in this game due to the amount of just different tasks you have and just the different roles that you can. For instance, you can grind out fishing if you want to and be a fisher.
You can grind out fishing.
Battle items that you can't get
Oh no. It's gonna be one of those games where you grind out fishing.
PvP battles or dungeons all day.
I did actually,
If you really wanted, you could even do PvP
on my World of Warcraft
entirely different from my character.
mage, I actually grinded out fishing 300.
And stuff like that. But that's really one of the best things about the game.
I was one of the first people on my server with fishing 300.
Speaking of, just
Would you fathom that?
it is another thing that's just amazing was the fact that at the
I
start
found
of
it
the game,
fun.
even when you guys jump into the alpha, you're gonna have access to 14 different classes, y'all. So 14 classes,
Y'all.
that you'll be able to select from, each with their own unique playstyle, unique skills. And that's one thing that I spent hours doing.
I feel
myself
like
for
the
almost 2 to 3
impersonal
hours
isometric
just
view
training with
doesn't
every class, using all the skills just to really determine who I wanted to play with. Right now I'm playing with the
doesn't necessarily translate well, but maybe it translates well.
especially in an MMO.
I don't know.
So they have their base class. Each of the 5 classes are going to feature advanced classes, and this is where it goes more in depth. You're going to be able to tailor each class to your individual playstyle with a variety of adaptable skill sets.
Hope all gets better for you. Glad you're back to streaming again. I missed you. I missed you too. I was actually I was wondering if you're gonna show up since I haven't streamed in a while.
Here it is right here. I think this is like we're at the very top of his lair.
Glad to see you
Like, this
around
is his
again.
house, and now we're about to fight this guy. I like how it's like fire around the elevator we just came up. Yeah,
This
for
is
real.
why you don't use a dragon for central heating.
Yo, for real.
Yo, Si, I think we get some.
I don't know. I don't.
That's my only job, right? There you guys go.
Maybe it's because the camera is so far away from your character. It feels impersonal.
You're more than that. Don't judge me. Yeah. I usually roll with the healer because of that, you know, like I'm not really
You know what I mean?
fighting, running in head first, but I can try to keep everybody alive.
Jesus, this game is rave doge when you hit the boss. Yeah, it's not as bad as that Final Fantasy MMO. Have you ever seen raids in that?
Playing most of the DPS classes. I've played a majority of the classes in the game so far, and for me, the fact that I'm playing a gunslinger right now, it just blows my mind because you know my home server, the gunslinger was the 19th class.
It's not that bad. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking about Final Fantasy. Like Final Fantasy is a fucking like epilepsy warning inducing thing. This is not. I guess the boss is flashing. The hit flashes on the boss are kind of crazy, but the abilities are really tame, all things considered. No, I mean Final Fantasy isn't that bad. Oh yeah, I'm probably biased because I never played it, so I have no idea what's going on.
Gender unlocked character. She's the gender.
It's not an
unlocked
MMO
version
if
of
you
the
can't
Jedi
fashion
class.
souls, and you can't fashion souls if you're watching your character from orbit.
Unique.
Yeah, that's true. Like, customizing your character is such an important part of MMOs. From, like, character creation to picking your equipment out and, like, aesthetic stuff and so on and so forth. It's actually such an important part that, yeah, like, being able to be close to your character is really important, for sure.
When I was leveling up my character, the level up system. Oh my god, I just died. Sorry.
God, you suck.
My bad. But I'm a healer. Let me heal myself. When I
Using the res on himself, wow.
They have what's called a tripod leveling up skill system.
Imagine.
And this system is very in depth because, you know.
Wait, which cooldown was that? Okay, they're probably on like a demo version of the game, where they can instant res or whatever.
Knows the ins and outs of like all those skills. So when I had 10 skill points, I asked him like, hey.
It was like, this guy revived and it used none of the cooldowns down here.
If you want to really be a healer and be the best healer, you know, so be sure to go and check him out. Check them all.
I actually really wanted to play what's his name, Final Fantasy.
It looks like he has 5 bars of health.
And I
like 5 bars, 5 to 7
bars. I was gonna start playing it with a friend in the trial to see if we were gonna enjoy it.
And then I got you guys.
But if you're playing the trial version of the game, you're level capped, which is normal. But you can't add anyone to your friends list, and you can't join a party together. That's such a bad decision by whoever the fuck runs the MMO. Like that's how you get new players in. You get them to play with someone who's a subscriber or with their friends and have fun together, and then they want to play it again. You don't give them a solo MMO experience and then expect them to pay you money. The trial needs to be fun in the first place. That was really disappointing. The only reason I went for WoW Classic instead of what is 15? Quick one, do you have Borderlands 2 Game of the Year already? No, I don't have any Borderlands game. The camera could just be this zoomed out to show the giant demon boss. Yeah, it could just be a boss thing, absolutely. That is true.
Opening up and you start being able to explore all these different continents.
But the earlier, like, I was just trying to, like, put my thumb down on what was bothering me earlier when they were running through the dungeon. I had the same feeling of, like, detachment from what's going on screen. I don't feel immersed as I do when I'm, like, right behind my character in World of Warcraft. But yeah, here the camera, I guess, is a bit closer.
They're gonna start streaming up.
Yeah, from this view, it's better.
I had a blast playing with
It's actually better. You're right. That was for the boss.
Thank you guys for
so you could see all of it.
How to really get through this dungeon and beat this boss. It looks like we actually have some extra time, so I'm gonna go ahead, take some time.
I don't know. It's a small detail, but those small details actually kind of matter in the long run.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Twitch Gaming Gathering. My name is Bruce Green, and of course, you have
dude, look at all the motherboards he has behind him.
Which is what I always tell my own chat.
Is this like an old Apple motherboard?
Tell me what you want to hear about Lost Ark, because I'll be asking.
I think it is.
I'm also going to be asking questions to the devs of New World. So if you got any questions, throw them in chat here in just a second when I start looking at chat. And I'll
this is an old GPU.
Lost Ark. So let's move in and talk.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the picture of like the old Apple II motherboards, and that might be it. I'm not sure.
Hey, I'm here. What's up?
It was on sale. It's actually timed out now. Oh crap! It was a heads up if you are thinking of joining us once we get done with Borderlands 1. Yeah, that would be fun. We should do that. This camera angle reminds me of like MU Online. What is MU Online?
In the next few months, it sounds like.
And to the left of him is another motherboard that looks exactly the same to me.
We just launched our technical alpha test yesterday, so we're really excited to bring it to the West, get it into everyone's hands, so you guys can check it out, be a part of the technical alpha, and help us shape the game.
Oh, it's an Amazon Games game. Uh-oh. Guys, did you see the anyone who was hyped for the what's its name? That Amazon MMO? What is it, like New World MMO or something?
The game is amazing.
Yeah, New World MMO Amazon.
Right now,
they had an announcement where they said where Amazon published, Amazon is bringing it to the West essentially. Okay, I see.
We definitely see you. We
They had an announcement where they basically, I don't know, you probably don't care about this. They had an announcement where they said we're not gonna do any gameplay changing monetization and any pay-to-win stuff until 6 months after the game releases. For now, all they did when people were concerned about pay-to-win in the New World MMO, they promised 6 months without pay-to-win, or like maybe even less, maybe like 3 to 6 months, something like that. And then they also said that they're excited to offer stuff like XP boosts, which the way they define pay to win is not pay to win. They say no, XP boosts are part of the normal item store experience. They're not pay to win. It's such a fucking like weasel word, disingenuous press release. It's horrible. I wonder if I can find it again. I was watching, like 2 weeks ago, I was watching Asmongold go through it.
Which is pretty cool. Okay, yeah. So, what are
So I don't know.
Collect resources in the game, and how do those resources figure in to those big boss battles we just saw?
I don't know if I'll be able to find the exact article again.
I've been watching a lot of River Monsters, and so for me, my favorite thing to do right now.
It would be even more fun if it was a communication fuck up and it's not going to be pay to win and they just fucked up hard. That would be hilarious. Yeah. A bit sad for them though, but yeah.
I realize that as you get into these life skills,
Emote awards. Use PogChamp, Bible Thump, and LOL.
or in my case, fishing. Each one of these different life skills is very beneficial to your guild. So with mine specifically, I can craft battle items that my guild can use during PvP battles or during dungeons, during these treasure map raids, and it's very beneficial to them. But
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope you don't care about this game because I'm reading this real quick.
So I love the fact that there are just so
items in the store during alpha will be purely cosmetic and provide no gameplay advantages. As the game evolves, we may add new categories of store items based on our players' desires. Our plan. Our plan is to have a store to create an outlet for players who find enough value in store items that they're happy to purchase them. Wow, no shit. Our plan is not, and never will be, to create a feeling that store items are necessary to enjoy or compete in the game. We have 3 main goals in the game: empower expressive personalization, so yeah, skins, that's normal.
From the PvP, I guess just in general.
The goal is to not provide anything that players find to be paid to win. No items will give players instant lifts. Keyword instant. What they are going to do is we will consider ideas for items that influence mechanics like rested XP. So it's not instant XP boost. It's just you get 200% more XP than the person who didn't pay. It's poorly worded, but honestly, in an MMO experience, boosters feel like a completely irrelevant element to the overall game. Who the fuck cares if you level faster, if you're buying gear, cash, or whatever else that's different? Well, the problem is this game has like a literal is going to have like a literal own. Oh yeah, we won't consider selling anything other than cosmetic items until 2022 at the earliest. It releases like late 2001.
For all the players that are really good at PvP, because I'm the same way,
Okay, the problem is if this was World of even if it was World of Warcraft, it's not. I disagree. Like an XP boost is actual pay to win. And particularly in this game where you have territories, you have like all those concepts that are pretty original. If you're a higher level player than every single other player, then you're gonna claim like territory and accumulate points for your faction faster than all the other factions and accumulate advantages. Like there will be a snowball effect to it. And it's similar to, say, like World of Warcraft Classic. You're one of the first people who reached level 60 in the first week. you have the entire map to farm for the items that you know will be worth hundreds, if not thousands of gold later on in the game. You get a head start to everyone. So if you can pay to get that head start, then the people who are going to do that will be better off in the game in all regards. Better economy for them, better items, better farming, better faction progress, so on and so forth. It's a bit more subtle than outright buying the items, for sure, but it's still definitely pay to win. Maybe if there wasn't the whole faction territory control mechanics, maybe it wouldn't matter, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of the terminology pay for convenience. On a basic level, you end up at the same point, just at a different point. Well, yeah, well, that's where the sort of PvP world control thing comes into play. If it was World of Warcraft, you do end up at the same point, just later on, but you still lose out on the economy of the game. Versus pay to win, like say a premium tank, World of Tanks. Like I agree, I understand your point that it's different, and it is different, but I disagree that it's not pay to win. It would be pay for convenience if there was no PvP aspect. And by PvP, I mean even something as an open market, like an auction house, already creates PvP.
Again, because I mean, like clearly we got Twitch drops and people are signing up for the alpha, but where can they sign up?
Twitch drops, sign up for the alpha, Jesus.
So go to playlostark.com, sign up for that alpha, and then if you check out
I'm not going to sign up for that alpha. I wouldn't mind trying out the New World alpha, honestly, but eh.
you guys can get in there today, and I hope to see you on one of those.
I don't know, man. Is it pay to win to be a neat and play more than someone who doesn't?
I'm gonna, you know what? It's not gonna be a solo side. It's gonna be a duo. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there with you.
Yeah, but it's less of a feeling of unfairness. Like when Joker D hits level 60 in World of Warcraft Classic, like as a world record, because he did like neat the shit out of it. It's like, it's the game. He played the same game as all of us, I guess, is what matters.
Have a fantastic day. All right.
Take care.
Oh, yeah, you too. Coming up, we're talking to the devs behind New World.
Okay, I see what you mean, Nept. Yeah, this motherboard looks like the same as this one. Yeah, it's the same motherboard. This one and this one. It's even got the like blue thingy. I mean, you can say it's pay to win because to have a neat lifestyle, you have to be pretty privileged in certain regards, or you like get evicted and shit. So I get what you mean, but it's like it's removed enough, and it goes through the game mechanics at least. I think that's the main part. If you're going through the game mechanics and not going through a store to get your edge over other players, then it's not pay to win. At least that's where I place the definition. Like, we're kind of arguing semantics here at the end of the day. Okay, New World, next. We were talking about it. Let's see what they have to say, if they're going to talk about the item store, actually. I'm curious. Since we hopped onto it. Hopped onto the subject. Alright, post PogChamp or AngelTub or LOL in chat to vote on which butt plug I'm gonna... Sorry. It just feels weird when you get so ass-pained about the boosts like that, but it's just unfair that you're not able to dedicate your life to a game. And it feels just as unfair to run into someone who has spent 20 hours more leveling than I have, and it's wrecking me because they're higher level. But I do get fucking annoyed by items that I'll never be able to access. I think the balance there is like PvP brackets, right? You like, to go back to World of Warcraft, if you're going into a PvP battleground, you're in the bracket, right? Level 10 to 19, or like no, 11 to 20, or 21 to 30, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, MMOs are about that. The more time you put in an MMO, the more the better off you are compared to other players. There's like no way around that, and that's the core gameplay loop of an MMO. Even if you look at like massively multiplayer action RPGs like PoE, where a lot of people say that the PvP in PoE is the market if you're playing a trade league. Well, if you're one of the first people to start mapping, to start farming exalts and all the valuable currency and crafting good items, you're milking the entire player base for your own in-game economy at that point, cause you put in the 20 hours like poop socking right at league start and had your build planned out and put like all of those hours of planning and shit like that. What is PoE? Path of Exile. Sure, but my point is that whether they got into that bracket via booster or being a no-life feels kind of irrelevant for me. Yeah, but there are aspects that don't have brackets, I guess. I don't know. Like, I get your point too, but like, if that's something that annoys you, you shouldn't... I kind of want to say you shouldn't be playing an MMO at that point. Because like, that's something that will happen, and like, if you're playing, or like World of Warcraft, like say we would be talking about World of Warcraft, I would say you should be playing on a PvE server. Because if you're playing on a PvE server, you just don't activate PvP, and that level 60 player that wants to gank your level 20 character, he can't. You don't activate PvP, he can't touch you. But if you're if you play, but you can also choose to play on a PvP server, and on the PvP server, then you're absolutely going to run into that. You're going to run into some dickwad with a level 60 rogue who's going to corpse camp you as your level 20. But that's like it sucks to say, that's part of the pleasure of the game. That's why people play those games, honestly. It doesn't annoy me. What I mean is that if I were to get ass-banged about people getting progression faster than me, then I'll get ass-banged whether they pay or whether they give up their life to do so. I get more ass-banged about them paying for it. But yeah, I think we both explained our points, and like I understand yours too. But I would get more ass-banged at them paying than no-lifing. Not that I wouldn't get ass-banged at a no-lifer, like... I play way too many video games. Like, I play way too much video games. So if I run into someone who, like, obviously has put in twice as many hours as me, yeah, I'll like, once they kill me and I had no chance of beating them, I'll be like, what a fucking loser. I'll say it. I'll be fucking pissed. But, you know, it's... then I'll do that to someone else who played half as much as me, and they'll be like, what a fucking loser this guy is. You know what I mean? It's the cycle of life. Why would you get more frustrated about them paying? Because, to me, personally, it feels unethical. I want the person to compete in within the same rules that I compete in, which are the game. So... And also, okay, there's a video I want to watch on stream that's really interesting. There's a second reason for this. Nah, I didn't have to pause that. I know, not this one. Let's Go Whaling. Tricks for monetizing mobile game players with free-to-play. There's an important part at the start of this presentation.
Dive right in.
Just gonna play like 30 seconds of this.
First off, Wall Street trader and an oil sheikh got into a fight. Who won? You guys did. This is to remind you that a lot of the spend comes from the high-paying guys, the whales.
Okay, the reason I showed you this is because it creates a conflict of interest in the developers. The developers are no longer financially incentivized to develop a fun game. They're financially incentivized to create a frustrating experience that you pay for convenience to get out of. It places the wrong incentive on the whole monetization scheme. And, well, once again, I'll say this word for the 30th time. It incentivizes the developers to work against you and not for you.
We're here. Yeah.
So long term, I think those kinds of monetization models compared to, say, a subscription model, which also has bad incentives, but those kinds of models will long term create worse games.
And really enjoyed it. Yeah, so great work, guys, just first and foremost. All right, first question for either Michael or Charles.
Is it the principle of not wanting to give a company money? Well, also that, yeah, I don't want to give them money. Like, I'd rather pay a subscription and us all have the same gameplay experience.
I'll take this one. So starting just from the premise of it itself, right? New World is an open world MMO.
So you're more frustrated at the company rather than the person paying.
Wilderness of Eternity.
Yeah.
Supernatural island
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't want to support a game that does that kind of stuff, honestly.
We have swords, guns, and magic, and they're all
I think it
playable
sucks.
elements within this world. So you have third-person action combat. Classes,
I mean, I've fallen for it. Technically, like,
crafting, trade skills.
MMOs do that too. They milk you for time. You get when you look at travel times in World of Warcraft or EVE Online, you realize that the bad incentive there comes into play once again. They're incentivized to make you spend so much time in game that travel times are literally a mechanic because you pay by the month. So.
Going back to kind of,
but it's less egregious than with boosters, who are themselves less egregious than with direct pay to win. Like, it's a sliding scale. I'll agree with Sign. Those are different things.
How you survived, but it's this horrific supernatural place, and what you do.
Got a new monitor as well. Nice.
You find out there's fates worse than
how
death.
many
You
hertz?
start meeting the people that are there and what they've discovered.
Speaking of MMO, can you refund my donation so I can buy a new ship?
Like taxes.
I think it's too late to refund them at this point.
You have this experience.
I also spent the PayPal money on something. I don't remember what.
And this rise of this corrupted power that keeps growing. Then it has. The word is escaping me. It wants to get to the old world and conquer everything.
Got it.
And you're part of a group trying to stop that. But alongside that, there's also this infighting amongst the humans that are already there and the factions that are vying for control over this place. So this is what kind of makes it the New World.
That's great. So the first thing I noticed when I jumped into New World, like you said, for me it was the combat. So I noticed that as you do the combat, obviously you as a person get better at it, but also your skills level up and you start doing more damage, you get more XP from.
That's the one thing that has me hyped about this game a tiny little bit.
Weapons and classes and things like that.
Because of what they're talking about now, like the skill-based aspect, where like if you're a really good Dark Souls player,
when I first started playing,
you can beat enemies much higher level than you in this game.
I played more melee, more tanky kind of like characters. So I'd go with like.
If you don't remember, then was it a good purchase? I did so many meme purchases for this stream. I think EVE Online would be the perfect example where a booster would be very much problematic. In your generic traditional MMO, it feels irrelevant. But as far as your point about the company being incentivized one way or the other, I agree with you, but we're long gone from expecting ethical practices. I'm probably relatively apathetic about there being a big shift. Fair enough.
Seal myself up in like a tube of ice, regenerate my mana.
Did you hear Kiryu Koko is graduating from VTubing? No, not at all.
So you can start mixing.
Just have to hope for the 1 in 100 company where they're.
The lighter armor that you wear is going to allow you to.
Other there for games like Warframe and such. I heard Warframe is good, but I never played it.
Because you're lighter, where you go heavy armor, you're going to move slower, but you're going to be able to absorb a lot of.
KF2, what is that?
Again, you can mix and match these things. So if you want to play more of kind of like a battle mage, I'm going to look for.
Their last stream is July 1st. RIP.
I'm going to equip.
Roser, now that I started streaming again, she's going to start streaming again. You'll see.
Depending on the types of enemies.
You don't know how much influence I have over the whole live world.
Excellent.
And even PvP as well.
Has a very robust free-to-play system, probably one of the best out there. Nice.
I wanted to get Charles involved. Charles, what can I ask you about? What can you tell us about New World? Because I want you to gush with passion about this game.
No, something that I'm really excited about, like on the visual side, aesthetically, this time period and this setting is really interesting because it's kind of historical but fantasy all kind of at the same time. This period in real history is really interesting because the scholars.
Is it really interesting though?
This mythical substance that they could turn lead into gold, and there's all these folk tales about mermaids and like horrible monsters in the ocean and krakens. And so our setting, we wanted it to be like, what if all of that stuff was real?
A lot of Hololive girls
premise of the game,
have said, "I'm
and then
sorry
sort of
guys, I tried to
built
get
on
her
it
to
from
keep
there. What are
streaming."
these
Oh
different
no.
groups? What are they trying to do? What are they fighting over? And how does the magic and all of
I
that
mean, it's
affect
rough.
the world all around you? So we wanted the world itself to really like represent this.
Probably
this
moved on to
big,
something
like,
else.
epic struggle with all these different groups, like manifest in the world itself as you explore.
Is the New World, is that the North American continent? Like I was trying to figure it out. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh yeah, what Eve says is true as well. For me, it just makes the rest of the world more dead, and it makes endgame progression less meaningful because you had to do less to get there. Yeah, going back to World of Warcraft, when you go into retail World of Warcraft as say a trial player, and you're like, wow, I'm gonna explore this this amazing new virtual world, and it's empty. You can spend like hours as a new character and leveling up, and you're not gonna meet anyone.
No, yeah,
Literally
exactly right.
no
So
one.
When I jumped in, I was like, eventually this story gets
How you're not gonna enjoy the MMO experience. And to be fair, that happened in that problem is now in Classic, or has been happening in Classic for months now, or years, or a year.
Let's move to PvP because
Once in
for me the most exciting part
once in World of Warcraft Classic, the people figured out how to do the boosts for new characters in dungeons. So you like, oh shit, Roser, hi. Thanks. What the fuck? Thank you for the $5.
It's about our territory control. So you have players that join companies and join factions.
Well, that's true, yeah. The boost would be 200% XP, not a skip. So they still would be going through the gameplay content.
You can kind of control the taxes.
That would be fair enough. That's a fair remark, yeah. It's not the same. But the world becoming empty is a problem when people find more efficient ways of leveling up. Whether it's by paying or whether it's finding some like game mechanic to exploit.
To have with the station, and so there's going to be certain towns that are like they invested a lot in making sure, like, oh, you know what, we're going to.
I'm not a fan of this presentation. It might be because I'm talking over the entirety of it, but it feels a bit boring to me.
It also depends on what their tax rate is. Death and taxes.
Real life, yeah.
Real life just somehow makes its way in a New World. But what's awesome?
Maybe because they're talking about taxes in the fucking video game.
This location, or the more territories that my faction controls, then I get discounts.
I could have bought an Apex hack, but instead I spent the last of my money to donate to you. See, I'm wholesome, okay? I'm keeping you on the ethical side of gameplay. That means I'll have to work overtime to pay rent now. Oh, rip. Don't worry, you're living rent-free in my head. In my heart. You're living rent-free in my heart.
Territory. And so once you've
to be fair, WoW, etc., do try to put an upper limit to being a degen in terms of weekly lockouts, etc. Yeah, that's true.
That's right. We won, by the way, just so you know.
But then you have stuff like AP farming, which is I don't know what that is. I don't have no clue what are the retail mechanics in WoW.
To set up a bunch of town projects,
taking the last of Roser's money. He gave it to me. I didn't take anything.
Before entering war.
Gotcha. So we have another question from chat, actually. Zdrak was asking, any big changes since the alpha from last year?
The CCP is holding my family hostage unless I donate to name. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
So, 2 new endgame zones. So, Reekwater and Ebonscale Reach. A ton more quest
Reekwater.
So not just go kill X amount of things or go loot X amount of chests. So we've really did a big sweep on making sure that there's more types of interactions, more NPCs out in the world to discover. We added a ton of voiceover for our NPCs with lip sync as well. We added brand new game modes. So we have Outpost Rush. So it's another type of battle that you can go into.
I haven't played the latest expansion, but before that you had so many different daily, weekly activities that was really overwhelming if you aren't a full NEET. Yeah, I heard that about them, that the dailies and shit are like mind-numbing. Neyman Stream is a money laundering operation to pay for their experiments.
And then the rep also moves up quickly in order to
hey, it's better than running a gambling stream that's a money laundering operation.
Cooldown reductions for fast traveling
Or
around the
maybe
world.
not, maybe it's
So
the
they're-
same.
They're highly incentivized to take over.
Gotcha.
We also added 3 new weapons. We added the spear, the rapier, the ice gauntlet.
Yeah, Charles, Charles is trying to jump in too. Charles, what else? What else have we added?
Like one of the big ones is
yeah.
showing off expeditions is something we've added.
Yeah.
All these different spaces, you can go pick a group and deep dive into these different dungeons, try to like get some of the epic loot and then uncover more of the story in a more controlled handheld experience that I think a lot of players enjoy.
Yeah, are you guys ready? Because this game's coming out in 2.5 months.
Well, we're so excited.
Okay, good. Yeah.
2.5 months.
Absolutely
Okay.
ready. Like we want players to come and participate with us. So right now we have the alpha which is running, but everyone will be able to join us. You pre-order it for our closed beta event, which starts July 20th. And then, yeah, full launch August 31st, where we're all going to play together.
My gosh,
I'm
genuinely very, like I said, I pre-ordered it last year just to play the alpha. So
The cheats I was referring to was a new controller for Apex. Wait,
out there. So thank you again.
you're trolling, right? You're not going to play Apex on a fucking controller, are you?
Thanks for having us.
Of course, anytime. All right. After this break, we're going to just take a really, really short break. We've got an exclusive Rust trailer to reveal. And so much
Rust?
more. So
Sign, are you here?
to the Twitch Gaming Gathering.
This one's for you. I was playing Classic. Yeah, I played Classic for like a year. I have a level 60 mage, undead mage, with in full like best in slot. Well, not full best in slot. I'm missing Niltarian's tear. Almost full best in slot BWL gear, buddy. I was one of the top mage deeps in my guild. Okay, do you have that OP sword? Yes, of course I do. Hey, I get French ads. You don't. None of you saw that. You see that normally. French ads on my Twitch. There are plenty of controller pros. What the fuck? They're adding submarines. Submarines, nice. Trésor. Wow, you're pretty good, easy, yeah. Dude, I had... Fuck, can we look up... we have 4 minutes to waste anyways. How can we look up... Let's see if we can find it. Okay, JavaScript is enabled. Why is it? I think it's Oyoyo. No, but on Classic. Not on retail. Oh, maybe if I search on the WoW Classic page. I don't know how. Okay, I need to... Anyone knows how to do this? WoW Classic character search. Oh, Armory? Oh, there you go. Classic Armory. Oh no, because I never added my character to it. Fuck. Okay, I was missing some random shit too. Like I was mainly missing Niltarian's Terror and some other shit, but I was almost full best in slot. A lot of the MNK players hate controller players because it's so easy to get kills close range due to the extremely good aim assist. I have an account for controller only and I get roughly 4 kills a game just from going full Pepego with the shotgun. That sounds so fucking lame. Jesus Christ. Like, you can use a controller, I don't care, but getting the aim assist is so fucking lame. How? Okay, I'm gonna try again. Yeah, no, I'm never finding my character again. I haven't aimed that size for a single kill. Nice. Ah, I wanna show off my character. Jeez, I was also missing the. Dude, I saw it. I saw it drop so many times and I never fucking won it. I was missing the fucking cape from Zul'Gurub. Yeah, Zul'Gurub. With the 1% extra chance to hit, that was like really important for raids with a mage. Jesus Christ. You give up lots of movement for the aim assist though, you can't tap strafe. Oh yeah, fair enough. Dude, tap strafing is so fucking hard. I tried to learn it. Okay, how? Maybe if I log in, let me do this off the. I want to show my credentials. Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, wait, that's my first name. Let's hope it doesn't show more. Why you gotta do this to me? Is this really a name man stream if you don't dox yourself? True, it isn't. I 100% agree. There's no way of looking at my character. This is so lame.
The gathering here on Twitch Gaming. For those of you just joining, I am Cup of Noodle, and with me is the big homie, Bruce Green.
That's so nice of you. So nice of you to say.
You know, we're approaching the
Another
end of the
day, another time for Neyman to involuntarily public cloud backup of his personal data. Exactly. I wouldn't want to lose my personal data.
And everything we've seen so far. What are you thinking?
Well, I put the sunglasses on because it's in a day.
Energy Sweet gave me the tap strafe tip. We're like BFFs.
You don't have to.
No.
Okay, you need to link me that video. I wanna, because I tried learning it and it's fucking hard.
Everyone will be good, even though I can't see. Let's go.
Chat, you be good. Speaking of chat, I think so
If you
far,
ever forget
for
your
me,
name or
the
where you
biggest
live,
moment
just call me. I got you
in
covered.
today's press
True.
conferences was, I mean, like, and it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, it was Avatar. Like,
I knew the Avatar was coming back today.
Oh,
it really like threw me off. And you know what I love about E3 is that occasionally you'll get a reveal that no one had really.
Ross Dirk, hello. Shout out to you. DM Kid, thank you for the prime 2 months. I appreciate
Roser,
that.
shout out to you.
Message required from Mr. DM. I appreciate that, brother.
Good job, Roser. You got the big streamer man's attention.
Again, Sable looked like a really good game. There was some really
Which one was Sable?
Sable was the one that kind of looked like Abzu, and it was like really pretty.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the illustration was
Yes.
pretty. And I don't know, the indie games were looking good. I'm excited. We get the Rainbow Six, the Extraction.
Rainbow Six Extraction is going to be.
I don't
really
have the
fun
video
for us casuals.
Yes.
of it.
For us casuals, that
Need
just
a
wanna
key
have
cut?
good
Got you. Need to know your pin? Got you.
Exactly.
Need to know your
All right, so
inseam
chat,
measurement? Got
We
you.
want to know.
I don't have the video
where
of
were
it. It
you
was in one of
guys?
his most
Where-
recent
in terms
streams.
of
He just recently
what was
rebinded
the
his
big moment
keys for
you?
tab
And I just
strafing.
want you to
Okay.
type 1 or 2 words in chat, and you let us know. Was it Far Cry? Was it Avatar? Was it? I'm just really interested to see.
We saw a lot.
Yeah.
Devolver had a lot to offer. What's up, PF Scary? I see you. We got our stunner shades on. We see you. Let us know what you thought about today.
Yeah, because I see a few Far Cries in there. Let me see here.
You have
That
to be
looks
sick
like,
in the head to abuse controller
Soul
aim
Shark
assist in the
says, "It's
Nifty's
our
on
robot
PC.
human friend Bruce. I mean, wait. So does that mean I'm a robot? Like I'm not sure.
Or maybe you're just friend to robots. No,
I
robot
mean-
human friend means you are a robot.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
to me.
I don't
You are
know.
Very much. You're an android.
It's like, well, it's like in. Have you watched Loki yet?
No.
Okay.
No spoilers.
No, well, now they're all gonna go wild. Now,
no spoilers for Loki, but there's a line
It's-
in Loki that was the first thing.
Did Microsoft seriously release an update for Windows 10 that forces the weather notification center on your taskbar? I just noticed it was there and I can't get rid of it. It's really hard to get rid of it, but you can. It took me like half an hour earlier today.
There we go.
Well, not half an hour, but
It was a good day. It was.
it took me a while to find out how to disable it.
Surprises. That's always the best part of E3 for me.
Coven said that you were their robot friend.
I was Coven's friend, absolutely. You know what, Kason, I got a question for you.
You know what really worried me when I opened it? I like opened it and it fucking was giving me geolocalized suggestions.
Okay.
It's so fucking horrible.
Since E3 was like a thing,
Yeah.
to be on my age, put it in my pocket, but as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
stuff that were like G4.
Yeah,
Is this something you always did,
well,
you know?
It's interesting for me. Like basically for me, it's the same deal. I've been watching E3 for as long as it's been around. But with those E3s that were at G4, I was I was there on.
Hey,
those
you are the
stages
only one left.
producing,
Can you join the
segments and
SOTSOP?
stuff
We're going
like
to
that.
Linux.
Little Bruce. Little Bruce
No,
was there. So I've been
I'm not
sticking with
joining you in
E3 for a
Linux.
really, really long time.
I still haven't gone beer shopping. I'm sorry. Oh, no worries.
G4, smaller cup was watching you do it, and now we're sitting right here.
It's
That's insane.
It's wild. Let me tell you,
Mine
it's
was
wild.
giving me
It's
news
honestly
articles
like
about Kate Middleton's clothing options. I hate the
There's a
UK.
poll that's up right now. This one's for chat. Which
Oh,
of those
yeah.
should be a robot? PogChamp, LOL, or Bible Thump? We need you to vote right now. Which emote should be a robot?
Stop.
I'm saying.
Stop it with the cringe engagement stuff, okay? No one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying I was gonna say no one falls for that shit, but
Is of course they're always disagreeing with us. They're voting PogChamp currently.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
But we just got a snake. we just got.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's just what they're saying. So either way, chat wants PogChamp. They think that PogChamp would be a robot if it were an emote.
hey, thanks for the follow, Panopticon Mikon.
I feel like we just.
Do you know the etymology of the Panopticon?
We have an exciting trailer. We're about to reveal it now. The
Pepe,
team
if you
behind
engage
Quest
with that kind of
is
stuff.
exclusive
Exactly.
trailer for the Twitch Gaming The Gathering, which
Hey,
we're about
Turnit.
to air for the very first time. So
How we
get
doing?
comfy, get ready, send your thoughts, let us know.
I'm
We
back.
see you, and let's take
I'm
a look at the
alive
trailer.
again.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Pixel. Oh, because it's Rust. Back from China. Yeah. I saw the Roserg memes. Okay, Sign. This one goes out to you. You're our resident Rust professional. And Kino, I guess, but Kino isn't here. Jeremy Bentham? Wait, who's Jeremy Bentham? I have no clue who that is. No, I was gonna talk about, what's his name, that sociologist. Shit, I was gonna pretend I'm smart, but now I forgot. Foucault, yeah. And the Panopticon, pan means everything, and optics means seeing, so it's a tower that lets you see everything. And it was one of the most important, according to Foucault's, to surveil and to punish, where he analyzes the evolution of punishment and meting out justice across human history. He actually describes the Panopticon as one of the most important breakthroughs in the structure of prisons. How having a Panopticon in the middle of a prison creates this situation where you can have much fewer guards surveilling many more prisoners, simply because the threat of being able to be seen from the Panopticon, even if no one's actually there, is enough to keep the people in check.
Okay, so
That was a little Panopticon moment.
I was looking at Russ, and then
Last update updated all of the animals, so they're no joke now, and they added a contact system, so when you're killed, it marks those people as enemies, and it takes a mugshot of the people so you see what they look like and their kit. That's awesome. That cool, because that creates more perpetuity to the rivalries and enmities.
And it's 5 minutes, so it's like it was really.
And yeah, from what I saw, the animals were really easy to farm. I guess the bears are scary now. Yes, Foucault referred to Bentham's original concept. Oh, okay. I didn't know that
It's
I didn't know he
pretty cool to
copied
watch
someone.
him be
Shit.
successful for so
I
many
had to
years
Google
with
Jeremy
so many
Bentham
different
now.
kids. So I'm super excited about Rust. I really
Here I was trying
can
to be
say
smart.
nothing but good things about it, really.
But
I too
failed once again.
excited to see what's in store next. I mean, it's Rust. I feel like
Yeah, people know what it is. It's,
Yes.
survival games are like, I love them, and they're just constantly going.
I am a fan of survival games.
Yeah, it's so. In terms of what's new in this trailer, I was
gonna
trying
say I'm a
to
fan
keep
of
track
surviving.
what
I like
Chatbot
not dying.
do. And somebody was like,
Philosophers all copy each other. Oh yeah, I mean, they inspire. They build upon each other. This is so awkward. Yes, I love it.
And what's not, and I don't want to get it wrong. Chat, you
To be fair, being on this kind of panel is so fucking hard.
on what you just saw for
Where
the
you just like have to
trailer
talk
from Rust.
bullshit.
We want to hear.
You just
And
need to
I'm
keep
looking.
talking. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, Gabra, we're trying to figure it out too, because we actually don't know. We're not sure. We
And
wanna
you
know
like
what
have to
this
at
is the
least
first
stay
time we
roughly
see
on
a trailer.
topic. If I go on a segue about to talk about panopticons and Foucault, that's fine. It's my stream. But they can't do that. They need to
Somebody,
say something completely inoffensive and still somewhat relevant.
I'm not exactly sure.
It also allows you to set people as allies, so when me and Kino are playing, we were working together with our neighbors, but it meant that we had some friendly fire situations and such. So allows us to actually do proper Rust diplomacy. That sounds really fun.
What a surprise!
Also, what the fuck's going on with the robots behind them?
But you know, the days of, you know, as we're winding down, are you just, you're just letting it all hang out now?
This
Some
is-
blame chat before, you know.
I'm gonna blame chat all day. Oh, Chatbot's right there.
Oh my God. Hi, Chat.
All right, Chatbot, you are the visual representation of chat. So, what did you think of the Rust trailer? How are you feeling?
I could really use a ram and Coke right now.
All right. So he wants.
Chatbot wants boobs.
He wants drinks. CB wants drinks. That's what you thought of the Rust trailer.
This
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my robot friends because they all have really great Wi-Fi reception.
You realize some developers spend like 3 days,
We're gonna give out awards for some
at
of the
least,
greatest
well, no, let's say
moments
a
of the
week.
weekend, chosen by you.
Some
My beloved
developers
chat will be
spent a
counting down the
week
top PogChamp
just
moments,
working
the top
to
LUL
implement
moments,
this.
and the top Bible thump moments of the entire gathering.
He's
I am so excited.
The top LUL moments?
He's doing our job for us, and we appreciate that, I guess. Chatbot, I don't know what to say to this.
It's
Chatbot,
less
why don't
awkward
you
than
tell
when they
us
were
what
talking
was new to
though.
Rust? Why don't you tell us? Chatbot doesn't know. I knew it. Chatbot doesn't
Is
know.
Chatbot, CB, are you
I am
stumped?
feeling a little bit sleepy.
Oh yeah, now you're trying to get out of it.
Yes, it sounds very inebriated. Oh no.
You're trying to get out of it. Oh, he's throwing up.
Oh, it's day one, CB. We still have
I think
tomorrow.
I had too much ram and Coke.
All right, Chatbot. Well, why don't you go get some water?
Or maybe lay it down.
Maybe lay
What's
down.
up, What's up?
Oh, streamers are controlling them. Oh, okay.
Gameface, come in here.
I thought it was like some automatic bullshit.
Chatbot's not doing well.
Beep boop, I am Bruce.
Well, you're stuck on the grass, Gameface.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
These robots are so cool.
I'm really
Oh,
glad you
this
like
one's a
him. I'm really
streamer,
glad you
yeah.
like him. Is there any way that you could run into Chatbot, maybe knock him over?
Yeah, I got you. I'll try. I'm a mess out here.
Oh yeah, so one's the chatbot and the others are streamers. I see. If it was anyone else, it might be boring, but it's Bruce, so
Okay, almost.
All right, you know what? I've got an idea.
Help out, Game Face.
Here. Let's
give
make
us a
Gameface
taste of your
closer and
vampire
a lot
voice.
further
Shit,
away.
I don't know yet. Okay, so
Hello. Okay, now all you have to do is turn around.
we total party wiped in our D&D campaign.
Big turn. I'm helping you.
So we decided to start a Vampire the Masquerade, like Middle Ages campaign.
Now show him who's boss.
I don't yet know what kind of character I'm gonna play. I'm thinking I'll do
Look at Chatbot sizing him up. He's getting bigger.
I think I'll do an Eastern European accent. I'll play either maybe like some sort of Polish or Russian character. Isn't the benefit of Vampire the Masquerade that it's modern? No, there's a different Vampire the Masquerade. It's got like a different name too. Let me look it up real quick. Vampire the Dark Ages. There you go.
Game Face, he's stunting on you.
Let's go USOB.
Vampire the Dark
He
Ages.
just called you an SOB, Game Face.
Come here. You're lucky. Let me at him. Let me at him.
You're not moving.
Come on.
And yeah,
All right, I have to go. I'm gonna go talk to other.
it'll be
robots.
fun. I still have to make my character though. I haven't settled on a voice yet for it, so but I'll try to make a fun voice.
There you go. I don't know.
It's Vampire the Masquerade without the best bit, the Masquerade. Yeah, pretty much. There's no Masquerade in Vampire the Dark Ages.
I'm about to talk to Zombie Unicorn.
Oh, okay. In the.
Zombies right
No
here.
Camarilla.
I see you. It's not stuck in the grass.
But
Nat, here, come on over here.
there's going to be a bunch of degeneracy. This is vampires.
Hi, Nat. How you doing?
Walking, talking metaphors for non-consensual sex.
It's a beautiful day.
It's been too long. Did you get all the QR codes?
I have not yet. I've been stuck.
Hey, this is terrible. I was hoping there would be more in the Rust announcement,
I got my spatula.
but it was literally just a trailer.
Where's the grill?
Why did I click this?
You have ice cream behind you.
This is actually terrible.
We're hanging out.
I mean, I don't. Is there food? Do you know about the food?
I didn't see. The robots are drinking. Nobody's eating.
Dub Man was already saying like, "Oh man, please no Coomer shit."
That like meme with like Ryan Gosling. Won't
Yeah,
eat
we could.
cereal,
And
you
there's
just, like,
you just like skip over that shit.
cheers. Oh, cheers. Hey.
Pretty much like it seems like that intrigue with Vampire the Masquerade is operating as someone who's obviously sus in a civilized society, and you get that in the Dark Ages too. If you just start murdering everyone, like actions have consequences regardless of
Gosh, this is like, you know,
of
honestly,
Masquerade
we're
or no
like, we're only one
Masquerade.
step away from Nat actually being here, but this is pretty close.
Next update is 1st of July. They probably don't have much to show. Okay.
Has Chatbot been harassing you, Nat?
Are they out of content? Why are they still showing this?
My mainframe.
I think they are like out of content.
That's totally what.
Yeah, totally.
Well, Nat, we appreciate you.
Coming and hanging out.
Yeah, coming and hanging out. Literally coming and hanging out with us.
You gotta find your QR codes. You gotta go find all the things.
I'm gonna go.
I've been trying to leave this whole time, but I can't.
QR codes. You say that, but in medieval society, everyone is a bunch of savages anyway, so it's just a different type of sus. There's a little bit of that, but we're gonna probably, you know,
There we go.
spend some time in cities and shit. Damn, it's so nice where they are. I want to be where they are.
I'll come with you.
Look at this.
Find some friends.
No, let's see who's lurking
Like
around.
chilling in the sun and shit.
Hi, Crystal.
We got Game Face over here.
Yeah, Crystal just got Donowald. Hi, Crystal. I just fucking walk off.
Hot dish.
Everyone is stuck now.
Tab
you guys
twice.
have to stay away from the bar.
Failed your first vampire test right there.
Who are we looking
Uh-oh.
for right now?
I was looking for Ebonics.
Ah, I just cracked my neck. That felt so good.
I love that they're like having conversations.
Everyone, I was told. Nat, are you stuck again?
Here's Catania.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
let's go watch some boring shit.
Okay, I'm picking you up. Oh my God, Danny! Okay, you have to come forward and we have to hug.
They're all perfectly set up at genital height. Actually, yeah, they are. Oh no. They kind of are. I guess if they were taller, the center of mass would be too high. They would keep falling over.
You're right. Okay.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
Here you go. I'm just shoving it in it. Okay. Be good, Danny. I'm trusting y'all to make sure Danny makes it back and not in the pool.
I'm.
Well, you know you're not going to find that in me. Be good, Danny. Bye.
Jeez.
Bye, Danny.
Hi, Katanya. How are you?
I guess it's the vampire game, but a bit more casual in the RPG sense, a little less focused about roleplay and role interaction, so you have less ways to fuck up. I don't know, like, to me, vampire always has been exactly that, focused on the
Oh my gosh.
focused on the
Sunglasses. We wanted to do weekend at
RPG stuff and the roleplay and world interaction.
We just do the internet every day.
And fucking up. So like that's what I'm expecting. Just in the Dark Ages, I'm expecting that, but in the Dark Ages, like intrigue and conspiracies, and
we have so much going on tomorrow, though.
yeah, stuff like that.
Weekend at Bernie.
That's right, Kason.
Just in the Dark Ages, there's no reason you need to be in the modern setting for that.
You want me to read the schedule as Bernie?
Okay, read the schedule as Bernie.
Okay, yeah, they're done. Fuck.
Hold on, I need to put the sunglasses.
Fuck me.
10 a.m.
They're actually done.
Xbox and
That's why I'm so confused about the pre-masquerade part. From what I read, it sounded like an entry drug into the vampire system. I think it's more of like what kind of historical part you want in there. Ooh, we can do that. Look how, dude, I haven't turned on my LEDs in such a long time. The game is going to start in 1198, but it's going to last until the modern day. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna see the masquerade be born as well. I don't know, I like the idea of seeing the more historical aspect of living as a vampire. I think that's really cool and has a lot of, on the contrary, has a lot of potential for roleplay and character development. I don't see it as dumbing down the interactions of the vampire in the setting, the way you seem to be describing it. Within the Masquerade, you have the clan rulings and all that. A lot more lore stuff you have to consider due to the Masquerade. But you have that in the Dark Ages as well. You have clans ruling over different parts and with all of their different separate intrigues and whatnot. At least it seems like that way to me. And most importantly, what it really depends on, like any tabletop RPG, what it really depends on is the way the DM interprets it and brings the world alive. Like what aspects of the world they want to bring alive, what their vision is of it. Yes, you're legit not allowed to feed outside of your own domain. Oh yeah, I hadn't read that yet, but yeah, stuff like that. It's toned down though, at least from what I saw. Not like Vampires Feels Dumb Man edition, but definitely a less restrictive setting. I don't know. I also don't get the whole like New World of Darkness hate, honestly, because I talked about it with Skits a little bit. Like first off, there's some really cool settings in the New World of Darkness. Whether it's the Changeling one is really good. The ghost haunting one, I forgot the name, is really good. And then the other ones are like maybe they're a bit dumbed down or not. I don't know. But what they have that's really nice is the like unification of all the rule systems. Geist Sin Eaters, yeah, Geist Sin Eaters, that's the one. I think uniting all the rule sets is a really cool thing and can lead to some really nice concepts. I once read the story of a session that was basically 2 DMs or 3 DMs, I don't remember, who worked on a scenario for 3 different groups. So one group was playing a vampire cabal in a town. Another group was playing a mage group in the same town, and the last group was playing a werewolf gang in the same town. And they thought they were playing like a normal campaign, but unbeknownst to them, they were actually playing a PvP, like an asynchronous PvP campaign, fighting each other, like conspiring against each other for control of the city, which culminated in all 3 groups getting set up to play in the same room for like the final showdown, with the DMs going from table to table to like obviously that's a huge amount of work and whatnot, but it's a pretty cool concept that you can't do with yeah, you need some really dedicated DMs for that, but like at least that would be impossible to do with the old World of Darkness settings. They're not balanced or even homogenized for that stuff. Like some of them kind of work together, but most of them don't. All right, I'm asleep, so I don't fuck up my sleep schedule. Yeah, I think I'll go to sleep soon enough as well. Trying to get back onto a normie sleep schedule. Think it'll be bed best for me to not like slip back into depression and self-loathing. That sounds pretty dang. Yeah, see you later, Dark Knight Soul. That sounds pretty dang, but you need some really dedicated. Yeah, obviously the DMs put in the biggest work, but they had their work cut out for them thanks to the system. Werewolf and vampire work really well together, but that's about it. Yeah. And like you could literally have a party of like with the New World of Darkness, you could have a party that's a changeling, a vampire, a werewolf, and it's all gonna like work together. And like throw in whatever else, a mage and all that shit. But yeah, there's also stuff to not like in those new settings. I understand that too. So this food was made for you, a menemen. No, a menemen. Menemen is a traditional Turkish dish which includes eggs, tomato, green peppers, and spices such as ground black and red pepper cooked in olive oil or sunflower oil. White cheese and charcuterie products such as sucuk or pastirma may also be added. Menemen may be made with onions, but with the addition of onions is often debated, and is more common when menemen is eaten as a main dish rather than at breakfast. The dish is similar to shakshuka. Yeah, I was gonna say this is basically shakshuka. I don't dislike New World of Darkness. I just prefer Old World of Darkness. I was just joking about the name. Yeah, I know you're just joking about the name, but like you're linking me food. Of course, I'm gonna click on it and get interested. I like food. I need to make some shakshuka. I haven't made shakshuka in such a long time. The last time when I went to visit my cousin in Belgium, she made shakshuka for me, and that's when I saw how simple it is to make and how tasty it is. So ever since then, it's been something I like doing from time to time, but I haven't done it in a long time. So I need to make myself some shakshuka. Some Turkish cooks like Saniye An insist that a proper menemen cannot be made without onions. Why is this so controversial? If you're gonna do Eastern European, are we doubling up on tsimishi? Oh shit. Yeah, maybe. Well, there's tsimishi, there's that other clan that's even more Eastern European. I forgot the name. God, I need to revise all that shit. Okay, I think I'll do we can be siblings. We could. I was actually thinking about that. Maybe like trying to do something with doing the character that's like born as a vampire, either from as with a link with one of your characters from like as a human, or be siblings of the rebirth as a vampire. I don't know. I'll see tomorrow. I already told Skits I'm doing that shit last minute, kind of. Yeah, if I manage to bang out my character fast enough tomorrow, I'll do a quick stream before doing the going off to the vampire session. If not, I'll stream Monday. I'll get back into my streaming schedule. Nicewig is doing a solo queue to Masters with a GameCube controller. Wowee. Okay. I've been doing research for the gambling video. I'm gonna make it. I've actually started writing it only 2 weeks later, but I am actually working on it. I want to make like a timeline of gambling controversies on Twitch, to get talking in general about the monetization of gambling on Twitch and the issues that arise from that. I'm going oh wait, that's a whisper. Whoops. Alright, that being said, thanks for watching. Normally I would play some video games here, but I don't really feel like it right now. I'll try to stick to normal schedule. Normal-ish. Alright, Monday stream. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Gonna do more memes. Get back into the action. Alright, good night, Skits. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the nice words, Frank. Oh hey, Fate. Shit, Fate. You arrived just as I was finishing up the stream and offline stream. Yeah. Look. Okay. This one goes out to Fate. I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not doing Degen. It's no Degen podcast tonight. Okay, I'm working my way back into the normal schedule. But I'll maybe stream tomorrow a little bit before before our tabletop RPG session, or on Monday. I'll definitely like hang out and chat again and stuff. Anyways, I have friends over anyway. Oh, someone has friends. Oh, look at me, I'm so fancy. I'm Fate. I have IRL friends. Well, playing Smash. Oh, watching UFC and playing Smash. That's fucking awesome. I was teasing you, okay? That's actually super fucking awesome. Have a lot of fun. See ya, buddy. Alright, bye for reals.